Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Sunday. Glad you're with us on this very important Memorial Day weekend as we continue what is one of our biggest sale events of the year. We have a very exciting show for you, 3 hours today, and then, of course, our big finale to wrap it all up Monday night. But, of course, if you haven't heard, we are doing really cool values for this holiday weekend, and it's all about exquisite jewelry. You know you love to see it here, but we've got some very special markdowns, and it's really a series of markdowns that gives you something to really mark the weekend, get something that's been on your wish list, or perhaps just maybe see something you've never seen before, because that's what's fun about these sale events is that we get to bring out even the more obscure, unknown, really very rarely seen pieces in addition to your favorites and classics, which I hope you'll request, because that typically only comes out when you ask for them, because we've got a lot to focus on with one-of-a-kinds. And so please let us know what you'd like to see. I know we had a very busy kickoff to this event on yesterday's morning show and, of course, continuing on today. So what is this sale about? How about I mark everything down for you? But then in addition to that, you get an extra $100 off everything you shop for, everything you purchase. So boy, I hope you're ready to shop till you drop this morning or afternoon, depending on where you may be. We've got all the best. We've got some really cool pieces today. We are going to take requests. We had a record number of requests yesterday, so I hope that we can maybe beat that record today. So that's up to you guys. Please let us know what we can find for you, what we can bring out. But this is a day where we will celebrate yellow diamonds. We will have tanzanite. I know we're really limited on tanzanite, so it's tough to take anything and blow it out, but we do have a 4-carat oval that's classic today. We've got beautiful tennis bracelets, and we do have exotic, one-of-a-kind designer pieces for you as well. So it's going to be fun. There are actually 4 wheels to get to as well, where we can really show you a lot of pieces at once, mark them down, get to all those values you love. Tahitian pearl pendants are here. Lots of great designer earrings are here, and then an assortment of rings that we'll see throughout the show. But this is where I would, again, recommend going through that wish list, even if it's actually just a mental wish list you have. Give us a call, see if it's here. We can bring it out, discount it, and of course, that extra $100 off. Now, all sales are final because this is what you see is what you get. So you are going to be very familiar with your piece before you get it at home, because we're going to show you the piece. The only exception would be our white diamond straight up pieces like diamond bracelets, diamonds by the yard, band rings, etc. But you know our VS white diamonds. I think you know what to expect there. It's where a lot of people start their TVON collection. So we're very excited to have this show. Now, of course, we're also going to bring some really classic designer pieces, and there is a Paraiba, so we don't leave the museum pieces out of this event. Quite to the contrary, we actually make a point to bring some of the most valuable high-level pieces we have out in this show and discount them down to their lowest price. So whether it is Paraiba, yellow diamond, I know I've had a lot of questions about the 3-carat-01 yellow diamond that is our largest. Have a Paraiba here, it's a 2-carat 99. It is our second largest. The other one's $40,000 though. This one will be reasonable. And then we have all the best in diamonds. Like I mentioned, the yellow diamond we'll see actually one of our largest overall diamond weights, 4 carats 52 in diamonds in one great ring. Can you imagine? Think about that, sporting 5 carats in diamonds almost, and mostly yellows at that, so that's that ring, so kind of a dome style. We'll have a new bracelet for you, some 5-row style, so you name it, we got it. We really do bring a great assortment, and yes, being Memorial Day weekend, this important, significant weekend where we honor and remember those who have fallen, those brave men and women who have sacrificed the ultimate price, we are going to honor them as well. We've got actually some red, white, and blue pieces that are actually our ribbon set design, so just, you know, of the moment, we've got this beautiful brooch and pendant for you that are in that red, white, and blue. Looks like the American flag, but in that remembrance ribbon. So we're going to have that as well. So lots to get to, lots to shop for. Get ready. And if you're not registered yet, go ahead and do so, because we're also having a lot of new shoppers just find TVON and start their collections as well. So we're actually going to start, this feels patriotic, without even being red, white, and blue. And actually, the matching pendant was here a couple of days ago. Was it yesterday maybe? Wait a minute. We had the diamond. Do you remember the star? It looks like a star cut. It's not. It's actually kite cuts put together. This is the match in the earring. We've done a fabulous bangle. They're sold out. We did the pendant. I think they're sold out. Now we're going to take a look at the earrings, which are fabulous. Take a look at this. This is a beautiful, beautiful idea, isn't it? So you've got item number here. I'm so excited about these because they're just the cutest, most different designer studs. I know that if you're in the diamond world or if you're into jewelry, what's kind of fun is that, you know, it was funny last night. I discovered something that it was like a meant to be moment. You know, we think a lot of times, well, why can't they just cut a diamond in any shape, right? we see some exotic shapes like, you know, a heart shape is considered exotic in diamonds, you know, all that. You've got to look it up if you can. It's a GIA certified VVS Hello Kitty diamond. And I just about lost it. So they actually, GIA collaborated with Sanrio, of course, you know, the manufacturing company of Hello Kitty. And they did cut it so it's all actually one stone. And it's got, you know, the little distinctive face and the ears, and it's so adorable. So the little bow. So anyway, they're going to be auctioning that off. So it's really cool if you want to look that up, because that's a challenge to do, to cut diamonds with these, you know, unusual shapes. Well, here it is, what looks like a star cut, which, you know, would be a challenge to do. But then you have this fabulous way that it's actually 5 stones per earring put together like a puzzle and giving you this really special kite cutting overall that blend together to make the star. And you're going to have your 5 stones, so 10 stones total in this really special 23 points. I'm always amazed because I just don't know if I'm buying that carat weight. It looks like so much more, doesn't it? So they're white gold only. We have actually 2 identical pairs. So you can come on in, and this would be, I think, best for primary piercing, but you could probably work it in a second if you like something a little bit bigger in a stud. But it's 23 points in the white gold. I'll show one on. Get on those phone lines because they're under $1,000. And remember how quickly pieces go? It's an all-out frenzy here as far as, well, at least yesterday was. So I would anticipate much the same today. And centered post, butterfly backing, as you see there. Remember, these are all 14 karat gold. I'm going to show you from a distance. It's just white gold to really let that gold kind of blend into the diamonds. And then of course you can, you know, obviously spin them how you want, but I love that straight up and down point. It's really going to give you the look of, you know, if that were a round brilliant with that diameter, it would be really close to about, you know, a 2 karat diamond. So that's very special. But again, it looks like one without being one stone, because as far as I've not seen a star cut diamond, but you can see there about 3/8 of an inch or so top to bottom. Best to probably see one against the ear. That'll give you a better idea, which I will show you now so you can get a sense of what that's going to look like. Yeah, I think you probably could jog them up the ear if you want to put them a little bit higher. I think you could. I certainly have the room. So it is going to be a beautiful way to go. 2 pairs, maybe think about getting both, and one for you and one for a gift, or if it was me, I would just get both and stack them up. I oftentimes will buy more than 1 pair of earrings because I got a lot of piercings. So anyway, you can do what you please, but we have 2. It's the last time we'll ever see them. We're not getting any more of the kite cuts in. So it's really important to take advantage of them while they're here, and they're not even $9.99 or $8.88 or $7.77. This is such a good value, and I think you know what to expect with our VS Diamonds, and that does. It just, even from a distance, even more so, looks like one big star cut diamond, which I don't know where else you'd find that. So let's take a look up close one more time and get them out the door for actually better than even $7.77. We'll make them $699, which actually makes them $5.99. See, if I had the ability to shop before the show, those wouldn't even be here because I would be buying those so quickly. Yes, Andy, go ahead. Oh, good. 1 pair's already gone. So we've got 1 pair gone, 1 pair left. And so it's really important to dial in on the early side. That's how it's going to go today. So Tony, maybe 30 seconds is all we need. And then we're going to be getting a move on. I've got actually some hoops that I had. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. If you want to get a little jump start, we have hoops coming up that are those pink. Remember the pink with the tourmalines and the purple sapphires together? They've got a new discount, pretty much everything does. So that's what's exciting about shopping this weekend. So very, very impressive. And here we go. Okay, so we're on our way, and $6.99 turns into $5.99, just 1 pair left, but I think we've got backed up calls. So not everybody's here yet. So, you know, taking their time, Sunday morning, you know, hangover Sunday. Listen, I'm not hungover, so I'm fine. I'm good. All right, so here we go, $5.99. Let me know. Here we go with the hoops. I'm really excited. Let's go more earrings, okay? 1 pair left. Andy, who's got the first pair, by the way? Thanks for being with us early. Okay, let's keep on moving. I'll just wait. I know I'd rather move on when those are sold out because I know we're going to have a lot of people talking about those, but that's quite the value. Okay, so we're going to move that. That's sold out. Congratulations. Okay, here we go with the hoops. I just had these the other day, and I was just remarking how lovely they are and so unique and really colorful if you love the jewel tones of the pinks and the purples, and they're rich tones as well. This is going to be item number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 7, and they are fabulous, aren't they? Do you want 1 hoop or do you want 2? Okay, I'll give you another hoop. All right, fine. You can have the whole set. There they go. They're going to be priced like there's 1. I promise you that. It's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 7. 18 karat rose gold is how they stay. And then you're going to have a carat 06 in the baguettes. They're pink tourmalines. They're really a rich raspberry color too. They're not like that. Listen, I have never met a pink color I didn't like. I like all pink colors. I like the deeper, the darker, the lighter. I don't care. I love them all. Speaking of, we have a pink diamond band that I have purchased before as a gift, and it's coming up today at the newest price, and I can't believe it. But so we do have pink diamonds, which are the lighter pink. But if you like something that's richer raspberry tones mixed with purple sapphires that are round, there's only one pair, so I better get to it. These are still 18 karat gold butterfly backings, but they have the silicone around them. They're a 1-inch diameter to this round hoop, and they go inside out. That's the coolest thing of all. I mean, honestly, the stones are great at a carat of 6 plus 45. That's great. But what you have is so much workmanship and matching. And of course, all the mirror finishing of the rose gold through the profile, they are not going to be, boy, I remember it was a couple days ago, they were, well, it started at $39.99 if you want to know how deeply they've been discounted. But boy, the workmanship of running those channel set stones through the back of the inside or the inside of the back and then the front as well is pretty impressive. But I think I brought them down the other day. I feel like it was maybe $12.99, and it was a little surprising they stuck around. So today, not only do you get $100 off, let me discount them first for you and make it a better value. And boy, that little gripper really helps to it makes it so easy to put them on. Even if you struggle typically with a butterfly backing, trust me, these are going to work for you really, really, really well. So you can see how, they're petite. They're not like a huge long length or anything. They're going to be nice. But if you wear a lot of those pink and purple tones or just want a hoop that's going to be a little more collectible and different, this is the way to go. And we're going to make them $9.99 for one caller, which actually makes them $8.99 at checkout today. So that's going to be it. And they are just going to fly on out of here, I have a feeling. So we'll go back to the wheel, take another look at them. And of course, yes. Hi, Jess, do you have those or are you just waving hello? Okay, the hoops, you got it. Hoops are gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. And then, well, here's where I'm going to go next. We're going to go to the hand here because I have 112. Look at this. That's the back. Here's the front. 1123586. This is platinum. It's also Paraíba. It's Brazilian Paraíba. About this time yesterday, so 24 hours ago, we were going on a little Paraíba parade where we were blowing every Paraíba ring out of here. And we had 3 right up front. They all sold quickly. This is the necklace to go with. Now, it's actually 2 pieces. These are separate pendants, so you can mix and match it. You could keep one and gift one if you want to, but they're really meant to be the floral and that almost crescent moon / bar style that go together. This is all coming with the platinum chain, which is adjustable. It's that sparkle cut. It looks like diamonds, but it's a bead cutting, a sparkle cutting to this chain. Platinum 2 points Brazilian. Then you've got the 42 points in the white diamonds. And it is going to be adjustable 18 inches max. And then look how cute this is. You even have a little floral or clover charm there. So if you actually do, I mean, no matter what, that little charm is going to dangle. But if you do cinch it in a little bit, you're going to have extra chain draping down the back of the neckline and have that little charm, which is really just the mark of fine jewelry. I'll show it on and then we're going to show it up close. Yes, Allison. What's that? You know what? I think Jess already got those. Yeah, unfortunately, those are gone already. So yes, the tourmaline. Jess, if anything falls through with the tourmaline earrings, let Allison know, please. And then we'll have someone else for those. But look at that great idea. So let's take it up close as well. I just want you to see it from a distance because it's under $1,000. This one is always a little challenging because, again, there are 2 separate pieces here. So let me show you. There's the one. And then, of course, and I remind you that chain is coming with it. And here's the second piece as well, which is going to be almost like a floral on a stem here. But you see those huge diamonds you have. So again, you can take them off. So you can wear the chain by itself or with other pieces that you have. You can wear one pendant or another, or you can have them together and nesting like they did when it was on the hand. And that's a very important Brazilian Paraíba. It is under $1,000. It is not $9.99. It's going even lower. This is a little bit unheard of when you're talking about a Brazilian Paraíba that's the original find. The original mining production, no longer producing. Of course, all Paraíbas worldwide are mined out. This one's going to be better than $888. Oh boy. This is not going to last very long, so come on in. It's going to be an exercise in dialing as fast as you can, and that usually means before the price even goes up there. A lot of times waiting till the price is up there on your screen is not going to do you a lot of good because a lot of our pro shoppers here know you got to call in before you see the price because it's going to go. So just dial in, and you know what? I'll get you an extra discount on it as well. I mean, it's pretty good already, right? Pretty darn good. When you talk about a Paraíba that's Brazilian, it's a big size stone in the sense that most Brazilian Paraíbas don't exist. They're tough to find in any size of any kind at all. This one getting that really good big diamonds. I love the big diamonds around it. It almost looks like that quattro foil we see in high-end designer. it's $7.99. You get the chain and everything. It's platinum. How on earth did we do something like that? That's really impressive. So that'll be $7.99, which is really $699. That's an incredible value right there. So really recommend that one highly. If you'd like it, let me know, and then we'll see who's got it, because obviously nothing is going to last here today. Do you know that was the case yesterday? I don't think at the end of the show, I don't think we had a single piece left. I really don't. It was incredible. I mean, it was just, that's what happens when you're doing, I mean, you guys know the discounts. You recognize that. So when you see discounts to this level, you know they're going to go. And that's exactly, again, rewarding those of you that are early, but really it's going on all day. But you got first dibs on your selection. So again, remember, it's 2 pendants in one. They really nest together there. You've got that diamond weight at almost a ½ carat. And so far it's here. Okay, well, that's gonna be, I'll move on because we gotta keep on trucking. Look at how beautiful this is. Yellow sapphire in a pendant. It's gonna be item number 1122710. This is fabulous. And we can even change the gold color for you as well if you want to. So no problem there. But I will say, if you're ready to get a very important sapphire, I know we had a couple recently in rings that were fabulous. Bigger yellow sapphires, they were super in demand. Well, this is the pendant to go with that, 1122710. It's a carat 67 unheated yellow, so yes, you're still getting the unheated yellow, but remember that size is so tremendous, and that's why it's gonna be a lot of presence on the neckline. You've got a carat 67, it is unheated, by the way, so you get a really extra level of rarity there. And just pure, beautiful color, very, very open and bright. Then you have your diamond weight at 42 points. That includes the bail. And double halo around that beautiful oval, but it's got a real cushion cut feel to the way the halos are done, just in that they're more squared off. Now, this was $29.99, which is actually a very fair price for a carat 67, as I'll show it to you from a distance away so you can see what this is all about. Bail, by the way, is big enough for your diamonds by the yard. At this point, we have so many of you that love your diamonds by the yard and like to use them as pendant chains that we want to point that out. So you've got plenty of versatility here as far as what chain you want to use. And the length is as follows. It's going to be a little under an inch. We'll prove it to you there. There it is at 7/8 or so. Yep, that is 7/8 of an inch. And we're going to take it over to the neckline. And then you can also change that gold, which is a little remarkable considering probably one of those that, yeah, I think that given that we're going so far under cost here, I'm not sure. Yeah, we're going to lose a lot of money if you actually want to change the gold color, but we'll do that for you. Just notice how you're not going to see a lot of the gold because it's so just done up with the diamonds and, of course, those really good diamonds and the sapphire in the middle. So it really kind of disappears behind it. You're not seeing a lot of gold presence. We went with the yellow so that it's tonal with the stone itself, but I'm going to make this better than even $19.99 or $1,500, and that's a very sizable yellow sapphire. We're actually going to take it lower than $14.99 as well. So please dial in as quickly as you can, and we'll make it, you know what, not $1,500 or $14.99, not even $13.99. That's a very important sapphire. So it almost looks like a yellow diamond, too, I would point out, which if I had a carat 67 yellow diamond in a pendant, it would be far more than even $3,000. We all know that. So here's the look of, so yes, it's going to match your sapphires, but it's also going to match your yellow diamonds if you have them, which you very well may in a ring. And so you might want something to go with it, but it's $1,299 instead. And by the way, is our Brazilian Paraíba necklace in platinum still here for $699? Okay, so platinum, Paraíba, big diamonds. And it's ultimately $699. That is a little bit of a statement, and I will definitely see. I'm tempted to shop this sale too, because I never get values like this, and I work here. So this is a very exciting time for all of us to be shopping. But do let me know on this yellow sapphire. $12.99 will turn into $11.99. Let us know requests as well if you have any of those. Love to hear from you. Love to bring out exactly what you'd like to see. Maybe something you've been thinking about. You're just waiting for that extra discount. That's what's happening all day long. But again, only 2 hours and 40 minutes left. So then coming up, we've got a really important diamond. I do want to point out this Paraíba, 2 carat 99. It's the second largest here, and it's exquisite. I know, right? This is just, oh, just so beautiful. I mean, it's not just because it's my favorite stone. I mean, I do love this stone, but that is a major, major look. When you're getting a 2 carat 99 in this stone, it really is impressive, right? Look at how beautiful this is. It really is stunning. And it's not a small size. It's not a large size. This is considered a jumbo size in the world of Paraíba. There are very few stones that we ever see that get over 2. Now, granted, we've been showing you them lately. We've been discounting them down. It's been a lot of fun to do so. This is where you're getting a $299. So call it what it is. It's pretty much a 3 carat stone. And yet, I don't mean to scare you away. If you're not looking for, high-end museum pieces, don't worry about it. We got plenty of affordable coming up throughout the show. But what this is a very, very special bright stone. You know what it has too is more blue than it does green, which is rare in any Paraíba, even including the 2-pointers like what we saw in the Brazilian stone earlier. Always more challenging to get more of the blues than the greens. Typically, they lean towards the green. That's much more common. You typically pay a little bit more when you get those signature colors where they really bring the blues. So all of that said, this is going to be a price that is going to go. Because why? It's our second largest here. I told you we have a 4-carat plus. It's got a lot of issues. I'll probably show it to you just so you can see the issues I speak of. It's got a window, which is just a miscut. It's got a lot of visible inclusions to it, but it's a 4-carat stone. On the other hand, with those issues it still has a $40,000 price tag on our sale event this weekend. This one does not. And this gives you that huge size at almost 3 carats, but it's clean and it's beautifully cut. And you get this incredible kind of waterfall of light effect going through it entirely. I just can't say enough about it. I have a strict standard when it comes to this stone just because I feel obligated to. I've been blessed to have a lot of them through the years. Here you go. It's 1120726. Oh, that's my mom's birthday, 726. So I'm just like, oh. Appropriate. She's a gem, so it's appropriate that such a good gem is that item number. And it's a 2-carat 99 cushion cut Paraíba. So square cushion, amazing color, 106 in diamond weight to keep that classic with the double halo, and even would go with the Brazilian Paraíba we had earlier, which is still here in the necklace. So I'll just point that out because when you get a stone that looks a lot like a Brazilian Paraíba, and it's not, it's Mozambique. Look at that. See what I mean? Now that Brazilian Paraíba is only 2 points, but Brazilian stones are known for being so bright. Look at the similarities. And by the way, this necklace in platinum is still here with the 2 pendants together. So that's the one that came down to $6.99 at checkout. But look how beautiful that matching is. So you could even get that necklace and wear that every day and then have this ring to go with it. And it really looks great together. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Boy, is this nice. And a really important stone. And look at how the light just travels through it. That is a testament to the clarity it has. And it's lovely. And actually it's going to be, well, this one, $39,999. That's a great value because that's where the 4-carat is priced, but the 4-carat you do have to put up with some other issues that you probably at this point are wanting to look past and beyond. This one's going to go because, well, it's the same price that's worked to get all of our 220s, and 2.5 carats out the door. And that means we're really truly discounting and blowing out our big Paraíbas here. And this one no exception, despite the fact that it is so large, a fancy cut, and it has the clarity it does and leans more towards the blues. So all of that is happening. And yet this is for one caller today. And it's this insane markdown. And I know these are not inexpensive pieces, but when you consider what they're going for elsewhere and the way these are priced at $60 and $70 and $80 and $100,000 a carat for material that is far more included than this is the way you get your deal. This is the way, and it's only through us because nobody else at this point, even in the trade shows, the wholesale districts, are even selling them. They're holding on to them. They're not even putting them up for sale. So this is a real treat for us and for you because this is the big one, and it's not going to be even $20,000, which is already your 50% off sale. This sale, we really mean business on a sale like this. An event like this is an important one. We really do discount beyond your wildest imagination. We discount things that should not be discounted, truly, I mean that. And it's not even going to be, this is crazy, it's not even going to be 20. Or 19 or 18 or 17. This is the big one here. And the only one that I have that's larger is $40,000, but it has some issues to it. This is the way I'd like to see you go if you're really strict about you want the everything. Color, clarity, all of that, more blues, big size, you get it all. Beautiful cutting, everything's happening in this one here. And it's not going to be, well, it's not even going to be 17, 16, or 15. We're blowing it out for $14,999. And that is it. So a really special way to go. And if you do want to see, here is the 4-carat 38 that I've told you about. And, where its issues stand is because when you see it up close, this one's got, let's be honest, that's a great color, but it's got a window to it, a little bit of a window. So it's a great stone, but it's also $40,000, and that's the discounted price. So I would say for a stone that's going to be really well cut, that's not that much smaller in the scheme of things, that's still a huge size, I go there, $14,999. Okay, so we're going to keep moving. Yellow sapphire pieces here. So is the Brazilian Paraíba in platinum in that entire necklace. We do have a request here for a pendant in all diamonds, and it's 1123774. Mary Jo. Hi, Mary Jo. So we've got a diamond piece. This is one of my favorites because it's got, well, big diamonds individually all the way throughout. Take a look at this one. This is not just for Mary Jo. Keep in mind, it's for the first caller who says yes, but we're talking about 1123774, a total of a carat 92 among those amazing stones, which you have just 6 of them. 6 stones, 32 points each. That is 1 point shy of being a third of a carat each. Now, it could be a star, or it could be a floral. Now, we did have the star earrings that sold out. Here's where you get this gorgeous, almost looks from a distance like it's a big solitaire too. So you're seeing the up close where you see these beautiful stones side set, meaning they've got that shared prong design that really keeps it all seamless. There's a little elevation to the center stone as you see there, and huge round brilliants. They're equal in size, by the way. So all 6 stones, exactly the same, beautiful VS quality. That's why you get the sparkle you do. I'm barely moving it, and you see what kind of statement this makes. It can be done in any gold color as well. So you've got that option too. Mary Jo, anybody else? $69.99. Good one to say, hey, it's Memorial Day weekend. I bet you she can discount it. Yes, I can, and yes, I will. And here's what it looks like from a distance away, just so you can get a perspective. That is not a small pendant. And doesn't it now look like a star design, just like we saw in the earrings earlier? And a little bit like a star or floral, or almost just from a real distance, it would just look like one big, big stone. And it's going to be about 3/4 of an inch, top to bottom. And am I wrong on that? Yeah, I would say, yeah, it's technically a tad bit over 3/4, but yeah, really between 3/4 and 7/8. We're splitting hairs here, but let's take a look at it on the neckline, because that's just the most important way to see it, I think, perspective-wise, is just to see what that's all about and get a good look at it. Boy, that's going to be a fun piece to wear every single day if you like a lot of diamond weight, whether you wear it higher on the neckline, whether you wear it a little lower on the neckline. That's dependent on what chain you use, of course, and it's going to be a huge value. So come on in, and yes, diamonds by the yard, it will work. So we've got, remember we had yesterday, just yesterday, we had this beautiful $3.99 diamonds by the yard. It was so much fun. That would work beautifully. And we're going to make this really simple and easy, and it's actually going to be, well, $2,999. Instead, I got a little fingerprint on that center diamond. So there it is, all cleaned up and looking good. So that will be just $29.99. Really, you get that extra $100, so it's actually $28.99. So Mary Jo, I hope that's the one you're looking for there. Let us know if it is not, and we'll go back to the drawing board. But what a special piece that is to get some very important diamonds. I mean, it's not often that we see 6 stones of that size together, all in one piece, and certainly making it affordable like that at $28.99. So then we're going to move right along, and we've got another request. I'm glad to see those coming in, because we hope to get to those and keep those coming all. Oh, that's interesting. I have almost the identical ring here, so I can show them 2 options. Which one? Yeah, which one are they thinking about? This one for sure. Let me just show them both. Who's this for? Robert. Okay, so Robert, we have 2 almost identical imperials. They're just a couple of points different in size. So let me show you both, and they appear to be in the same mounting. So we'll show you 2 options, Robert. Then we're going to show you, and Mary Jo, let us know if you like that one, $28.99, and then we're going to move right along. Here's item number 1122954. Remember, I flashed an imperial. This was really, we've got 2 options, so let me show you, because this will show you a little difference here in the colors. That's the 132. With 27 points in the pink and then 77 points in the white diamond. So you see the bridge style here. So that's actually where the pink diamonds are going to go right through the middle and down the sides. Now, I do have another option that's literally 4 points different. So let me just show you, because this one's a little more pink. And that is a personal preference thing. I will say it's a little more rare to get the pink. It's just the more pink you get, the more rare it is. So you see that, Robert? It's in the same exact mounting. We have the carat 32, which again is the little larger stone. The carat 28 is the little more pinky stone. Only 4 points different there, not much at all. And so you get a choice of, and the mountings, I'm just checking, are identical. They're exactly the same. So it just goes to show you, this is like looking at the different spectrum of imperials and what kind of level they can reach as far as rarity. Now, remember, this is an entirely unheated, untreated stone. So it's completely rare. Not only at one source, but it's all unheated always. All the imperials are. So even the lighter colors, which is more typical, which is light yellows, light oranges, light golden colors, they're more typical. That's where you usually see, you know, you can see them go for 10,000 a carat easily on smaller material. These are all over a carat. That is a tremendous size to get in imperials. But you'd see that if you like more of that golden pink presence, I think you're going with the left side, that carat 32 that you see here. If you want to go more rare, considering that this is all completely natural, you might want to think about going to that pink, which is almost pure pink, but still not pink like a sapphire. So it's clearly got a little bit of golden hint to it, because if it didn't, it would look like a pink sapphire or a morganite or something like that. take a look at your options. Price-wise, you know what? We can do something really special. Honestly, the bigger markdown is on the better stone, and I just mean rarer there in the pink. It is up to you. But this one was brought up by request, Robert. This one is one that I planned for you anyways today because I loved the price so much, and so we're going to reflect that. So what you're seeing is the information on the more golden pink. It's still got a lot of pink, but then you just see it here and you go, okay, I get it now. That's like a pure pink almost. This is item number 11235557 over here on the right. They're not the same price. This is the one that's a little more rare. I'll be honest, this is the one that's got the bigger markdown today because I brought it out specifically for the show, and that's because I was so thrilled with the markdown. So here we get to take, this one's going to be down to, and remember the mountings are identical, 27 points in the pink, 77 points in the white, same bridge style. We can size them. They stay as is in the rose and the white gold together. But if you like the left side, go there. And we'll have that for you, okay? So if you like the left side, go with that one. Then we've got, look at this. This is so cool. And then what we're going to do, they both start at $69.99, interestingly enough. This one's going to be down to $29.99. I'm going to do an additional reduction on the more pink version, which is actually down to $24.99 only. So rarer color and less money. And each one's going to be $100 off, of course. So you choose your favorite, and then I'll try them on for you side by side as well so that you can really get your pick there. But that's where I would really, again, if you're just going for rarity, this one has a lot of pink as well compared to normal Imperials. But if you're going for all out, you go here. That's super rare. $29.99 for this side. That's the slightly larger one by 4 points, and then $24.99 for this side. And they're open to anybody who would like them. This is a first come, first served process here when we've got the one-of-a-kinds that we do. So they are yours for the taking, and then I'm going to try them on here. Let's first put them on side by side if we don't have a specific preference on either or here. This one definitely looks like more like a Padbarasha sapphire because it's got a lot of golden and orange together. For comparisons, here's the other one side by side. Still, again, not a traditional pink, and look at that. Boy, it's a tough call. So again, two different opportunities as well. I love that they're, $500 is a nice significant discount for this one too. So you're getting an extra level. So you can really see here even from a distance away that's going to be, I'm trying to hold this bigger size here for you, but that's got a little more golden, that's a little more pink. You can see how they lean there differently, $29.99, $24.99. Telling you right now, that is the better value because it's just that much more rare to get that much pink. So they're both here if you'd like them. So hopefully that might be what you're looking for. If not, Robert, let me know so we can help you out. I know those are pretty extreme examples of Imperial. They're the top in rarity and color. So that's one that I would really recommend. Of course, they're getting more limited by the day. I told you the other day, I just spoke to the mine owner a couple of days ago, and there's really nothing left. So I don't know when they're going to officially announce closure of that mine, but we're looking at imminently. So that's something to keep in mind as you shop what's already a rare stone. But certainly when a mine goes extinct and done for good, it becomes a lot more rare than that. So here you go, last call. And then we're going to move right along. $24.99 for, that's for the right side, the more pink, and then we've got $29.99 for the more golden. So we're going to get to something really, really cool and affordable, and we've got a coral pendant coming up that feels like summer, and I know that this is the unofficial kickoff to summer, so we've got a really special value for you on, just had those corals by the yard yesterday. You might want to check and see. We might still have one left for you if you were not with us and you love Mediterranean coral, but I've got a pendant here coming up, super affordable. We only have a couple available in white and yellow, so start to think about what you might like there. And then I got to tell you, those Imperials, they're open to anybody. You know, people shy away when you hear it's a request for somebody. You like to be polite and give them first dibs, but either of these are still here and these should be gone at that price tag. So very, very nice values. All right, coming up, moving on. Let me know which one you like. And then here we go with our coral pendant, which is going to be in white or yellow with diamonds too. 1112191. Thank you. That's a pretty piece. All right, so we've got rubies coming up for Denise. All right. Oh, okay, yeah, of course, Denise. I do all that all the time. Sure, no problem. I'll give you the full presentation. No problem at all. And then here we go with the coral. It's an 8x10. What's going on? There's no diamonds mentioned again. This happened yesterday. Well, free diamonds are a good thing, right? I've never been offered free diamonds in my life, but you guys are here today. And that's a beautiful thing because those are indeed diamonds that are set there in that almost like leaf-like pattern. It certainly looks like they are, I suppose. Yep, they are. And so you've got white gold or the yellow gold, nice size bale as well. And we're going to do this one for, you know what, blow it out real quick. We'll just light these lines up. This is also the premium color of coral in that it's more red than it is orange. And when you start to see that, you know it's a really top quality stone. And here we go. It's going to be, it's supposed to be $777. We'll help you right now. This is the Mediterranean coral. It's not inexpensive. It's really not. It's not an inexpensive stone. And I know that $677, your price at checkout's a great deal. But I'm aiming to light these lines up a little bit here before we get to our request here for our ruby piece. And I really want to help you out. And this feels like summertime to me with that red and opaque stones. You know, maybe not that dressy, but I liken this to like a fabulous sundress you'd wear to the resort, right? Where it's still a big, you know, beautiful flowing dress, but it's not like precious and it's not necessarily formal, just because it's summertime and everything's got a little whimsy to it. And we bring that in our fashion and our accessories this time of year as the weather heats up. And you've got a piece that I feel like, despite its size and despite its precious nature of the rarity of the stone, it's not something you have to save for a special occasion to wear. And let me give you the length and then we'll go ahead and blow it out, because it's not even $500 or $499. And there you can see it is just a little over an inch top to bottom. We'll put it on the neckline for you as well. That's what she looks like from a distance away. And we're gonna blow it out for just, how about this, $299? Does that seem fair? Because then it's still $100 off. So you get the $299 price, which really turns into $199 only. That's an incredible value. So here we are with one of our best. And white or yellow, you have two options, just let me know. Yellow gold already, one gone. So let me see where we're at here, because I know that I got to keep track. So we've got yellow gold. We started with 3, so that means just 2 remaining then in the yellow gold. The rest are in white gold. So huge value, $199. Operators, will you do me a favor and definitely let me know how many you're getting here, so we can keep a close eye, especially on the yellow, because that's where we're far more limited. Far more. Anybody else? All right, we'll give it 30 seconds, then we'll move on. In which color for you? Okay, let's see what Allison's taken. White gold, very good. Thank you so much. White gold, $199 for a piece of gold, coral, 8 by 10. Now I know there's no carat weight, so you're probably thinking, well, it must be teeny tiny. No, 8 by 10 is a huge oval. That's a calibrated size in an oval that's quite large. So you've got a nice big size there, and yes, you're gonna get 2. All right, so you want yellow too, Jess? All right, yellow gold sold out. Yellow gold is completely gone now, and white gold's all we have remaining, which is what we see here. And thank you, Andy's got a white gold. So now we're going to count down the white gold till sell out. And we've got already, looks like we're on our way here. Just a few left in the white gold. I know we're busy on the phone lines, so we're going to give that a final 30 seconds and then be on our way. Because yes, it's $299, but that's really $199. So a significant price discount. Yes. Yeah, I don't have any more though. So that's the problem. You got one, Jess got one, and Allison got one. So I'm completely sold out on the yellow gold. Yeah. Unfortunately, yellow gold is sold unless Jess or Allison want to give theirs back, but they're gone. Yeah, the yellow gold is gone. So white gold only, but I would still consider getting the white gold because it's a beautiful contrast with that red. This looks good either way. I mean, it's kind of like the color red in general. Always works with everything else. So I think that the metal choice here is going to be much the same, where you get a really good option. And then don't forget about our imperials, and then we've got a great ruby, and then we have another request, a ruby necklace is on the way. So I'm going to keep moving, just white gold remaining on that coral piece, and then 112-3580. I'm going to take this to the hand first, Tony, so everybody can see it. And I know this is for our requester. I remember presenting this. I just think it's one of the most magical pieces. It's definitely bold, specialty, all the things. Incredible cuts here to your princess cut rubies. It's all solid 18 karat gold. Let me show you the length it's going to have, because it's 1 inch, but it just presents larger, doesn't it? It really does. You're going to see it on the neckline, of course, and that's a bow entirely made of diamonds that are mostly baguettes, if memory serves, and then you've got an entire square of, it looks like a present, and it is a princess present, that's for sure, because that entire square is made up of invisibly set princess cut gorgeous Burma rubies, and it comes with a chain. You're not without the perfect chain to go with it. A box link chain in 18 karat gold that is 18 inches max, but adjustable for you as well. So you get this incredible look. You can wear it, 18 sits right about here on me, and then you can cinch it all the way on up if you want to, and then it comes off this piece, and you can use that chain with everything else that you have. So it's really simple and easy. It's a lovely idea. Boy, that's a big piece too. So if the bail's big, so if you want to actually put your diamonds by the yard around it instead, you can do that. So I just want to remind you, that's what it looks like. It is all baguettes, no round brilliance whatsoever. All baguettes that are all tapered and channel set in and out of that bow design. Extremely dimensional, and it's supposed to be $39.99. Remember, it's all solid 18 karat and 214 in rubies and 55 points in diamonds. It's amazing. It's also discounted. It's not even $2,000. I don't know if there's anything more beautiful or striking then princess cut rubies invisibly set. What's happening there? It's like lava-esque. It's just beautiful and bright and glowing and sparkling, and like everyone's gonna think, are those red diamonds? They gotta be red diamonds. And red diamonds don't even look this good, but it's something about that setting which is seamless like that. I'll make it $15.99 first caller, yes. Yeah, you got it. Denise, was it? Denise, you said? Thank you, Denise. Enjoy it. Congratulations on that one. All right, next up, we're gonna get to a really stunning purple sapphire in a great designer mounting. Check this out. This is a diagonal setting, and then it's got this really beautiful detailed mounting to it. Lots of gold, lots of diamonds too, all stacked together. So this would be 112371. Keep calling on the coral pendants, by the way. White gold remains there. The ruby piece gone. We still have that big diamond cluster pendant, of course, with those huge 30-point diamonds. That's also here. And our pot of even platinum is still here too. So I think we'll have a lot of late arrivals today. So don't wait on pieces that you're thinking about either. We want to make sure that you get them home. But this is very important. It's a purple sapphire, which is rare. It's all unheated, which is also rare because it's vanadium that makes it that color in nature, and this didn't need any help. So you've got a 102 on the purple sapphire. Also the diamond weight, that's going to be 65 points in diamonds, but the way they're put together, it always tends to look like more because they're stacked top and bottom, scattered throughout the open work as well, but then really creating a different type of almost floral halo. It just reminds me, I don't know why, it just reminds me of like those big bouquets of florals, but like instead of in a vase, you know, when they're all just clustered and bunched together and then they're in that, you know, floral paper, and you just carry them like a big bouquet as if you just won Miss America, that kind of thing, right? It just reminds me of that, the way it's diagonal set and the way the diamonds are actually set up over the band, and then the sapphire a little more pronounced beyond that. Really pretty color. There's something about purple sapphires that when they're rich and when Mother Nature does them right, they're just second to none. It started at $49.99, got a much better value for you here today. Looking forward to that. So this one's going to be a huge markdown, and it's going to be only $19.99 if you'd like that one of a kind. And what you see is what you get, although we can still change the gold color for you if you want us to. So we can change it up. You want to do yellow gold, it'd be gorgeous in the yellow gold as well. We love purples and yellows together. They typically look great. So think about that. And we've got that one for $18.99 because you're $100 off, happening for the next 2 hours and 20 minutes only until tomorrow night, or our big finale of it. That's kind of the thing, is that every single one of these events, we see different jewelry and not repeats. So it's time to get in on those pieces you love. That's why you make requests to us as well. We'll help you out with everything you need to see. We even have a big diamond that's in a true cognac color, which is extremely rare. So we'll see that coming up as well. So lots to get to today, but got to keep moving. We even have wheels that are really spectacular. I'm going to get to our designer earrings coming up. Then we have gorgeous pearl pendants that are Tahitian pearls. Very excited about those. They're just really tough to set up by themselves. But I want to show you, we've been loving these combination designer earrings of late, and I've got several to show you. And we thought the easiest and best way to do this would be, instead of showing them one by one, just really sacrificing the price as we do on these big sale events and giving you one great price on all three options that you're about to see. And they are mostly, there's a ruby design that's very floral inspired, but then the other two have combinations that I just don't think you're going to find anywhere else that you look at fine jewelry. So we're very excited about these options. There are 3 pairs. They're all one of a kinds. So when you see something go on this wheel that you like on this wheel, trust me, the price tag is really significant the way it's reduced. It's a major, that's what we're doing. That's the whole name of the game this weekend. So let's take a look. I'm going to move the sapphire aside. That one should be gone, but it's not yet. So just call us on that one and then take a look. We'll start here. Congolese tourmalines. There was a ring to match. There was a pendant, I believe, to match. They're gone. But we do have the earring here for you, which is how we begin. This is Congolese blue-green tourmaline, and those are pink sapphires and blue sapphires and diamonds. You talk about an enormous size and a great look and luxury all the way throughout. That's what that earring is. Then we have the other combination, which, call me early because these are not going to last. We've been seeing a lot of people ask for more styles like this. This is the tanzanite. Oh my goodness, those emerald cuts. They are stunning. I know those look a lot like demontoids, don't they? But those are actually tourmalines as well. They're in a vibrant green color. So you've got some great modified fancy trillion cut. Ooh, I love those earrings. And you can wear them any which way. You can kind of spin them around and orient them different ways if you want to wear them like you see them here at an angle. You can wear that stone, the emerald cut east to west, whatever you want to do. Then we have an omega back style, which I know how many of you love the omega backs. They're going to sit up and down vertically on the ear. They're an omega back that's actually got a little bit of that silicone padding as well, so it's really comfortable as that is going to sit securely on the ear. And they almost look like florals or almost like flames or feathers. A lot of different looks for interpretation there on that ruby earring that is so designer. So 3 designer earrings, all one of a kinds. And here they are. They're going to be the same price. That's why they're on a wheel together. And I got the carat weights as you asked for them. Just do not wait. And they all got to stay as they are as well. So what you see is what you get in every respect here. It's truly just what you see here. Take them while they're here. And those tanzanites, just to give you a sense of the size. Oh, and by the way, they're also all 18 karat gold. So not only are they designer in their designs, but they're all done in 18 karat solid yellow. They're all going to be, with the exception of the rubies, they're combination stones, meaning you get combinations of color you don't normally see or don't normally expect. I mean, the purples with the greens. There are even some earrings, if you like tanzanite and greens together. We've got a beautiful drop earring that's really sensational for you as well. So options are here. Love the styles you got. And again, if you're an earring lover that wants something really grand, but also not a drop. There's nothing that's complicated to wear about these earrings. They all are very simple the way they sit. They're more or less like big button style earrings. Just the only one that's got a little bit of length to it is really the ruby, because they do sit up and down. But call me quickly. I know they're $39.99, so we could be shy about this wheel thinking there's only so low designer earrings like this could ever go. But we are here to really revolutionize the way you're shopping for jewelry here today, more so than we do every other day. And that's what a sale event like this allows us to do. So instead of $39.99, you're not going to get that price. You can if you want, but I'd rather get you better savings, and that's what we're all in the mood for, right? Don't feel guilty about stealing jewelry from us this weekend. It's just what we're here to do. All stay as is. You just tell us which one you want, or better yet, get all 3, because you're going to be able to get all 3 for less than the price that one should be. Does that give you a good hint where they're going? $39.99 per pair. Well, actually, a couple of them were more than that. I'm just going with the lowest price here. That's one way to shop it, or you can go ahead and get a better value right now, and this is where you take all 3. If you don't want all 3, take 2. If you don't want to, get 1. But that's the thing. They're all one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. Can't do anything about it. We're never making them again. We're not bringing in this designer jewelry again, because it's just so much. It's so much more expensive than what we're used to having here, and I got here this morning and I saw the price and I loved it at $19.99, but I fought and I fought and I fought and I fought, and I said, let's go better. And we're going to do that right now. It's not even going to be $19.99 to get any of these pairs. I am loving this value already. They would only be $18.99 after your discount. Call me early. It is so critical on this earring. These are exotics. These are unexpected. They're different. They're bold. They're specialty. They're all those things. And they're not even going to be 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, or 12. They're not $11.99. This is a value beyond. You've still got $100 extra just for the fun of it. Just to really, again, honor this important weekend. That's what we're doing. Values, values, and more values. Take a look at this. It's not even going to be $11.99 per earring. Which one do you want? Remember, you're all ready. Right now, they'd be $10.99, but I love that inspiration. Let's actually make them $10.99. That way, after your $100 off, they're going to be under $1,000. So they'll only be $9.99 a pair. Which one do you like? And I'll try them on. Tell me which one you're thinking about. We'll put up the graphics real quick. On the tanzanite, for example, you're getting a grand total of tanzanite weight of 280. So those are carat 40 emerald cuts on their own. Remember, they're all 18 karat solid gold. 18K, 18K, 18K. Tanzanite and tourmaline and sapphires, and diamonds, rubies. Thank you. Tanzanites are gone. Can I hold them up really quickly for you, just to the ear, just so you can see what they look like? They're all, these are going to be post and butterfly backs. So take a good look. There's the tanzanite for you with the tourmaline and the diamonds as well. Those are already spoken for. Let's go back to our fabulous wheels. So those are gone. Staying in the yellow gold, $9.99, and that's 1123446 there for you, Allison. And then we have 2 left. Let's put up the graphics for the Congolese. 1123030 is going to be the Congolese with all those different sapphires. It's pink sapphires, it's blue sapphires, it's even diamonds as well. So you get all of that happening for what will be $9.99. That's 18 karat gold. They're carat 80 in the Congolese stones. They do have a centered post, butterfly backing. It's got that silicone around it just to be a little bit, again, better to grip. And then you've got that really special cushion cut square square Congolese blue-green. Isn't that a great look? And then these rubies are the only one that are going to give you a little bit of length here, and they have an omega backing to them. So they sit like so. There's even a left and a right design, so you decide whether you want them to flare in or out from the face, and that's going to be, they do come down to only $9.99 a pair. Those are some tremendous buys on some great designer looks in earrings. And how about those marquise cut rubies? 77 points in the rubies, 38 points in diamonds. You take your choice of. So 180 in the tourmalines, and then I guess we've never had these on the air. Carat 30 of the sapphires. It's going to be pinks and blues together. And then you've got, actually, no, they did all the pink sapphires at carat 30. Then they have an extra 20 points in the blue and 8 points in the diamonds. So a lot of combination there with some mill grain, and remember 18 karat gold as they both are. The rubies are going to be 112-3703. And that's going to give you 77 points in the marquise rubies, 38 points in the diamonds. And they're here. They were only $10.99 actually. So that's where it comes down to $9.99. So just to be clear, because I know sometimes that gets confusing. It was $10.99, then they come down to $9.99 at checkout. So great value there. Let me know if you like either or. And you know what? We'll move right along, because if those are still here, we got a problem. That's going to be that's a big moment there to get some very high-end designer earrings. I know they're not typical studs, but if you love something unique, and I think so many of us do, because we tend to have the studs, we have the classics, we have the hoops, and it's nice to be able to branch out a little bit and get something very, very unique. All right, let's move on. We are, again, caught up with requests, but that doesn't mean we're done. It means you keep them coming. We only have about 10 minutes left until our top of the hour, so keep that in mind. We also have our ribbon designs. I want to preview the big yellow diamond piece we're going to show you today. It's we've got a diamond piece that has a 4.5 carat plus diamond weight. It's in a dome style, starts with one of our bigger yellow diamonds that is left. It's a carat 51. We've got that for you. So a lot to get to today. Please continue to get requests in. We've only had a couple so far, and most of them, all the requests, by the way, I think besides the ruby piece that were made, are still here. So even if you were thinking about a piece that was requested, but you know, it wasn't your request, you can still get it. So that's the thing to keep in mind. I want you to remember that. We do have a very special diamond bracelet, as well as we have some big ruby earrings, and I got to show you this pink diamond band, because this is a band I myself have purchased as a gift, and it's the one, I think, out of everything I've given, probably I gave it to my mom. She wears it more than I think anything else that I've ever given her, just because it is so classic and so wearable. And it's still a way where a lot of us, I can speak for myself, and I think a lot of us collectors, as much as we've been collecting, you probably don't have a lot of pink diamonds in your collection. I love the idea that this is something you can wear all the time. It's not something you're waiting for a special occasion to wear. It's not the piece that you had to spend $70,000, $80,000 on, you're scared to wear because you need a security detail to follow you around. It's just easy. And it's still going to be an opulence of diamond weight we don't normally see. Take a look at this. This is going to be shameful. I'm moving those earrings aside when we should be selling those out. But take a look at this ring. It is a band ring that starts with 110207. That's been around a while, it's just you can tell by the item number. It's been here a little bit. It's been a minute since we created that. It's fabulous. It's classic. Now it's 4 rows. It's kind of like a 4-in-1 diamond band. I get it. Not everybody's looking at pink diamonds. I think a lot of times we hear pink diamonds and we fret a little bit because we think it's going to be, you know, some of the more expensive jewelry, and it usually is. You get 57 points in pink diamonds here. You also get 54 points in white diamonds. Interestingly enough, that not only are the pink diamonds the bigger ones, but I do just want to point out they're very saturated. And that's not something we always see with pink diamonds. You know that's where they struggle. That's just their natural color is lighter. It's a lighter, very, very light pastel pale tone typically when you're getting natural pinks. You typically know that usually is the giveaway when you see a pink diamond that's really like this garish pink. That's when it's probably been irradiated or treated in some way. The natural pinks are scarce. One of the scarcest to get in the world of colors of diamonds, and yet you're exceeding that with these pinks. They're shared prong set. Did you notice the pink diamonds are actually elevated a little bit? So there's a texture detail that's happening in this ring that most rings do not have. So you get all that detail as extras, and you're getting a sensational value. So the reason I bring it up, that I bought this many years ago. Probably, if I had to estimate, I would say probably 5 years ago I bought it from my own mom. It was a special occasion, and I knew she didn't have any pink diamonds, and she's got quite the collection. I wanted to get her something that was exactly that, wearable. She wears it all the time, but it's also stackable. You can wear it by itself because it's got plenty of size to it, but you can stack it because it's got that nice straight edge. So even if you want to add a little extra to it or put this beside something else, you have all those options. However, we've got the better price than even what I paid 5 years ago. So that may not sound like a big deal, but I do work here. And 5 years ago was a long time ago, especially when it comes to diamond pricing and gold pricing. And yet pink diamonds have gone astronomical, because even when I bought mine, I know what I paid. I paid as an employee here, I paid $1,800 for the ring. So I remember that distinctly because, you know, I can remember prices of what I bought for myself. And honestly, that was before the Argyle mine closed. So even though, yeah, were they valuable then? Of course, but nothing compared to where they are today. So it just goes to show, when we're going to bring you a big Memorial Day weekend event, and you guys know our pricing well, I can never fool you with pricing because you guys just know, right? These shows are recorded and they live on forever online. Like, there's no, I can't tell you one thing and then, you know, have you, you know, say, oh, sure. I know you know the pricing inside out. I paid $1,800. We usually sell it for $19.99. Here's what I'm going to do. You get a better drop in price. There's a couple of them made up and ready to go. So we figured this is easy peasy. It's a classic style. We know everyone's going to love it. I got weird jewelry too, right? I got the weird stuff that like one person's going to love. And then I've got classics. And the fact that these are made up, ready to go, and we can't get pink diamonds anymore at all, that means it's go time if you want something special. And that's what I love about this, is it's giving you all those fabulous details and ideas. It's going to be so incredibly affordable, not going to be $19.99 or even the $1,800 I paid so many years ago. That is just, to me, I don't know what is more indicative of value than something like that. When you get such a better price, and again, we're just saying, truly, let's blow them out. That's what we're here to do. We're truly, literally blowing these out just so that you can get something special, get maybe the pink diamonds that have been eluding you, get something that is wearable so you can enjoy it all the time and wear it every day, but it's going to be huge value. And let's take a look at it on, and you get rose and white gold. It stays as is. And look how pretty that is. We make sure that it goes completely side to side on the hand. $1,800 is what I paid. Let's make it $17, $16, $15. What about $14.99? That's a big value, but we're going to take this all the way down because, again, made up, ready to go. We are ready to help you. Hi, Suzanne. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Oh, my goodness. Suzanne, you are just a girl after my own heart. She's like, I love weekends like this. I love sale events, and I'm just shopping everything. Good. I'm glad, because this is the time to do it. It's a time to stock up. It's a time to treat yourself. It's a time to get that wish list item, and that's what Suzanne's doing. So, Suzanne in Arizona, thank you so much. This one's not even going to be $14.99. I'm blowing it out. You've never seen it go this low. It is 4 rows. Think about how that breaks down. If you were to go out and buy 4 separate bands, what would you pay on just white diamonds? Well, it's actually $1,399, which is our lowest price ever. That means it's only $12.99 at checkout. So $13.99 on TV, $12.99 at checkout. I'm just thinking how that boils down here. When you think about 4 rows, that's basically $324 a band if you were making it yourself, like to put it all together. That's how you know it's a value. When it's $12.99, is there a way, because I can tell you here we have enormous amounts of diamond bands, is there a way to get your diamond band for $324? No, there is not. I don't have any diamond band for $324. And this is essentially 2 white diamond bands and 2 pink diamond bands, and the pink diamonds are even larger, and yet the entire thing, okay, wait a minute. Okay, so Mom went out this weekend. She just told me this because I haven't spoken to her much because she's been entertaining company all weekend long for the big holiday weekend. And she just texted me to let me know that she said she wore this pink diamond ring on Friday night at the Las Vegas Strip. She went to go see her favorite show. Her favorite show is closing after so many years, and it's her favorite show of all time. And she went to go have the dinner out at the fancy place and all of that, and the show, and big night on the town, right? And she said she just wore this ring out. And she's got a lot of really opulent, big pieces, but this is what she was wearing Friday night when she went out to the Strip, and she loves it. So again, not to Strip, to the Strip. Just to be clear, it sounded for a minute odd, but yeah, Mom went to the Strip, the Las Vegas Strip, just to be clear. All right, back to the ring we go, $13.99. Nobody wants it. All right, yes. Oh, no, I can't show the inside. No, I can't do that. It looks horrible. No, I can't look at that. It's all finished. It's all finished. So if you're going, how on earth did they do that? How are they making that possible? Break it down, guys. Break it down. Imagine I had a saw, a table saw. Listen, I'm more comfortable with welding, but let's say I had a table saw. And let's say I was to break it down, guys, and cut right through all that finished gold and just break it down. 1 row in white, 1 row in pink, 1 row in pink, 1 row in white. Think about that. That breaks down to $324 a band. If you think there's a way to make diamonds like that at 324 band and then put 4 together and have that entire piece, there is not. There's no way to do that. You have got the value right now. I think it's one of our bigger values of the entire event, which is a 3-day-long, 9-hour extravaganza of sale pricing. And yet this is one that, listen, I get it. I've got penguin jewelry. I've got stuff like really out there stuff today. Like I've got really unusual, really wild. I've got a huge cross that's gigantic, rubies and diamonds. I mean, we got some unusual pieces because that's sometimes what we have to clear out of here with these big discounts. But to see a classic like this that honestly just about anybody and everybody can wear and can incorporate into their collection, no matter what your collection looks like to this point, no matter what it looks like, you know, what you feel like you're missing. I think a lot of people, granted, we've tried to make pink diamonds affordable through the years for you, but still a lot of folks don't have pink diamonds as of yet. So $13.99 breaks down to $12.99. I paid $1,800 years and years ago when pink diamonds were a little bit more available than they are today. So take a look at it one more time and we'll see if anybody wants that pink diamond band that is all finished on the inside, 4 separate rows. Love the way those pink diamonds are set and just a huge value. Now we've got our star pendant coming up by request, so we'll share that with you. I don't know who asked for it, but it's the star pendant that actually matches the earrings that started the show. So we'll share that with you, and thank you so much. $12.99, what a band. And just again, let me try it on the hand one more time, just so you can see on a longer hand, on a larger hand, but again, a beautiful band to wear that, yeah, definitely is gonna be a little bit more wow. You know, it's still a band and it's classic, but still, like me, I would not mind stacking something next to it. It's really easy to do that, and building if you want to, but it's really meant to be that standalone piece because it looks like you have 4 rings stacked already. So it's really good, and I love that we just made the pink diamonds. They're so big, we let them shine. We didn't muddy it up with too many in the prongs, so they almost just look like they're floating in that aligned formation right down the middle. It just looks incredible. So here it is one more time, $13.99. All right, comes down to $12.99. We've got our star pendant coming up. Had this the other day, but it was not this markdown, so here we go. 111-9508. Coming up next, we have the earrings already sell out earlier in the show today. It was our first item of the day, and this feels patriotic without being necessarily patriotic. So stars and stripes we love, and now we've got the star pendant but done in diamonds. Welcome to the show. It's the top of the hour. Glad you're with us and hope you're having a wonderful Memorial Day weekend so far. We are right here at that point where, gosh, we've only got 2 hours left today, and we've got 3 hours as our big finale that's happening tomorrow night. So starting at 7 o'clock Pacific, that's it. That's going to be our Memorial Day weekend sale. 2024 is about to wrap up. So we've got some major values to shop today, like this star pendant, which wasn't supposed to be here, but it's brought out by request. The earrings are already sold out. I do believe all the bangle bracelets that we once had once upon a time sold out. Here's your chance to get it. So again, we've got 2 hours left today. If you are just tuning in, welcome. Glad you're here. We've got requests that we're taking. We would love to help you out with your wish list items today. Everything is $100 extra off, and that's beyond, because that's in addition to the discounts that I'm bringing you and that I'm doing. So that's very exciting. And here we are about to show you kite cut diamonds with rounds in the veil. White gold only is the way this goes. It looks like we have, oh, a ton of them. I have 6 of them. That is a lot more than I usually have of anything. So take a look. That means extra discounting coming your way on our star pendant. Of course, I will show it to you all the angles here, get you a look at it from all the different angles and on the neckline and all that. But it's actually going to be, it's our huge value, and it's 43 points or 41 points. I'm trying to read my bag. 41 points in the diamond kite cuts, that's alone. So you've got your really good kite cut stones. Then you also have 12 points, that would be additional in the bail there. And you see how they're aligned to perfection. All set completely side by side, just like so. So they can look fabulous, be fabulous. It does really look like it's one individual star cut diamond. We have the perfect match in the earrings, but they're already gone in white gold only on the pendant, and we'll make this really, really easy for you. And 6 of them I know sounds like a lot, but trust me, you're gonna fly. And when you consider there are only 5 stones among those 41 pointers, think about the fact it's almost, you know, getting close to 10 points a piece there. They're fancy cut diamonds. They're still VS stones. That's what it looks like from a distance. This isn't that over the top. I'll never be able to wear that. This is everyday, stackable, layerable, giftable. I love that idea. What about someone who's graduating, right? It's graduation season. Maybe you're thinking about you know, want to give them a little good luck charm as they go off into the, whether they're going off into the workforce or going on to continue education or whatever it is. There's your look at 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. We'll show it to you on. Big enough bail for most chains and most diamonds by the yard as well, but that's what it looks like. So you can wear it higher or lower, but you see it just is. I mean, the stars are still huge as a jewelry theme and motif that's happening. But this way that it's done is just so specialty. It's usually just little round diamonds in a star shape. This is very different in that they're big individual fancy cut diamonds making up that star design. So really extra special here. And it's gonna be only $9.99. We got a new discounted price on that one. And I wanna show you, that's my favorite part. Even fingerprints and all, the way that shines off each and every individual surface of the kite cuts is really a wow. So you see there as it moves, that is a very cool piece. So only gonna be a few of those to go around, and they're $8.99. Yes, thank you. Already one gone. So I wouldn't be surprised if all 5 that are left are out of here and spoken for very, very soon. And we love that piece. Okay, coming up, we're going to be on our way, and that's going to be it's a good value, isn't it? Very, very important. And this is special. So here we go with our $8.99. Let's give it 30 seconds on that one, Tony, if you'd be so kind, and then we'll keep on moving. Got some Tahitian pearl pendants for you as well. And make sure you let us know what your requests are, because we'll help you with those as well. We only have now under 2 hours left today, so not a lot of time to shop this sale. And we got some really cool pieces, but it's hard to know what you want to see, right? I can take my best guess, but I'm rarely right on that. So you let me know what you'd like to see today. We'll bring it on out, show you the deals, show you the discounts, save you $100 on everything. And again, what you see is what you get, except we have a couple of pieces in diamonds where we'll have a little bit of quantity like we do here, because our white diamonds are just our white diamonds. They're super consistent, and they're all VS stones. And that's what we bring even in the fancy kite cuts that you have there in that star design. So we do have some patriotic pieces as well. Got some great discounted wheels in rings I have for you. Tahitian pearls. This is really tough to display these on a wheel together, but we have a discount on 3 of our enormous Tahitian pearl pendants. So I want to try and show these to you. Keep in mind, I'm just going to give you that heads up. These are always $39.99. We're going to blow them out. They're going to be so affordable that I wouldn't be surprised, even though they're really similar. There's a lot of people who want our Tahitian pearls right now. They're massive, exotic sizes. This is a natural color too. So you're not getting a dyed pearl here. This is not a man-made or artificial pearl. That's really important. So we're gonna move that aside. I just know that these don't necessarily sit very well on their own. This is our first style. So I'll try to give you as much of the look as I can here, but I think you've seen them all. They've been on the air many, many, many times before. So chances are you've probably seen it, you've thought about it, and now is the time to act. So this one, it's got a reversible bail, so you can spin the bail if you want to, so that the idea is you can wear the pearl up front, or you can wear it like this, where it's almost like netting over the pearl, which is really cool. And I think you're probably gonna have your favorite way you wear it, but it's just an option, right? So there's actually a lot of mechanism in that bail that allows it to spin. Then we have this design, which is a little more, it feels celestial. It feels almost like the rings of Saturn, but with diamonds as well. So that's a little deeper color in this pearl. Again, none of these are gonna sit really well. And then I have this beautiful feminine bow design here as well that actually is an enhancer. So that means this can go on your strands and beads and things like that. This is the only enhancer. It's got the almost bow-like design up above, up top, and then you've got some pave beneath the pearl. The pearls are 12 and 13. So the one I'm holding is going to be a 12 millimeter. The one in the center is 13, so that's your bigger one there. And I know these are all going to lean a little bit, so forgive me. That's why they don't like to sit on their own. But here they are. That one's the 13 millimeter with all the enormous colors. That is really showing blues and greens, isn't it? And this one, also 12. So 13 in the middle, 12 on the sides is how they work. I'm going to show them as you request them. I'll show them on the neckline for you, give you the size and the length, that they're all tremendous. They've got a great presence to them. And they're all, as is, one of a kinds in white gold. So they stay as they are. You just take a look at the pearl, pick which design you like the best. I think in this case, the pearls are all consistent and beautiful. They're all big. I think you're going to choose based on what design you like the best. That's probably what you're going to do here. It's what I would recommend, and we are here to help. So a really special way to go. This is incredible, and it's going to be all one price. They're under $1,000 when they should have been $4,000, and that's where they started. Stays as they are. Again, 13 in the middle, 12 and 12 on the sides. Lots of gold, great finishing. For example, this is the largest size. This is the enhancer bail. So again, more versatility here. That's what that one looks like from a distance, so you can see the length. It's tremendous size. They're all going to be less than $1,000, not even $9.99. I really got to do some extra discounting. You know, that's what's fun about doing these shows live. We could easily tape them and just do that and, you know, work a normal schedule and work normal hours and tape these shows. But then we wouldn't be able to change and adjust and really kind of roll with the punches of whatever the day requires. And that's what's exciting about this. That's what's thrilling about this, is that you're getting these really big values that we're adjusting and changing here on the fly to try and accommodate the Sunday, right? Busy travel holiday weekend, a lot of people on the go. We're making these really big deals happen. And I do want to show you the one just for a little, for instance here. This is how it looks on the neckline, just so you can see how beautifully large that pendant is. So you're getting a lot of gold presents in addition to the really, really rare exotic pearls. Guess what? Very wearable too because of all that. Again, I think we look for a lot of gems sometimes that are in the black and the white so we can wear them with all of our neutrals. This certainly gives that to you. I think it's something that's very wearable. And they're not going to be $888. And they're not going to be $800 either. And this is prior to $100 extra off. So what a value, right? This is quite the value. They're only $799 a piece. That'll make them $699 at checkout. And the good news is they're all very similar in size. You just choose, do you like that design with the more almost bow design? Do you like this reversible style? Goodness. This is why we don't put these up very often as much as we'd like. They are hard to put on a wheel and have them show together. But this is the one that's got that top bail that spins, that great workmanship in the back that's all milled grain. Lotta Pave, that's the 13 millimeter pearl. That'll be $699 as well. We'll give it 30 seconds. Then we've got this design. Looks a little bit more like rings wrapping around in a little asymmetrical way around your pearl. And then some of the bigger diamonds clustered up top and throughout. So that's all going to be $699 at checkout for you. So a huge discount in value there. And those are the pearls. If you're thinking, well, those pearls look great, but I'm going to get something that's pitted and got divots and it's got really weird shaping to it. No, those are the pearl pendants you get. This is what we have. Those are the ones you receive. So that's where, again, you got to feel comfortable shopping them, and we got all three available, and we got another request. Thank goodness for that. And it's a really good one. How about a diamonds by the yard that gives you length and drape and dangle? It's my personal favorite because you don't have to worry about it flipping. It doesn't turn. You're never going to see the diamonds the wrong way. You put it on once. It gives you a little fringe to your diamonds by the yard element, but they're drops. They're essentially all diamond pendants hanging from the chain. So it's one of our best. It's one of our classics. I know you've seen it, but it never goes $100 off. So this is your chance to pick it up. And even from a distance, you see what kind of look it gives you. That's because these diamonds are big, but they look bigger thanks to the bezels, and you can choose any gold you want. So that's what it looks like from all the way across the room. 11150-147 is coming up. Anybody want our Tahitian pearls? Are those a no-go? We're not in the mood for Tahitians today. All right, the diamond of the sea. Let's take a look at this on the hand, and then let me know, Jason, if you have any needing questions. I know they look terrible on the wheel there, but I'm willing to put them up and do all that. Yes? The one on the right side? Sure. Right side, your right side is my left. There it is from a distance. That's going to be item number, Jason, that'll be item number 1119638. And we'll take a look at that from a distance. And then we're getting our diamonds by the yard that drops set up for you. That's going to be a 12 millimeter with 15 points in diamonds, white gold only on that one. So that's what it looks like. And I'll show you with the measurement here. Let me get a different grip on it since I'm doing all these things at once. Here we go. That's what it looks like from a distance. You got the measurement here, which is going to be a top to bottom. I like that bail too. It's got almost like a triple split to the bail there. And it's going to be 1.25 inches from top to bottom, Jason. And then a quick look at it on the neckline, why don't we? And we'll see what that looks like there. So that's going to be part of our $7.99 deal, really $6.99 at checkout. So what a great piece that is. This is very intriguing here. The big diamonds that are really throughout those gorgeous rings of gold. So yeah, first caller. All right, do you have that one, Jason? No. Okay, so that one's here. Let's go back to our wheel. And you know what I'll do here? I'm going to put that, I got to get my diamonds by the yard back. So here you go. That's what that one looks like up close. So those are available if you'd like them. I know they're $6.99 at checkout. This is incredible. It's our last call on those. We'd rather take them apart at this point and reuse the gold. The pearls we can donate, but the gold we got to reuse because, oh my gosh, those are amazing, aren't they? Tons of gold to those pendants. Let's go back to the hand here and show you one of our icons. This is truly the icon. I just can't say enough about this style. I've actually got it on backwards. This is what it looks like. So there's still an open bezel, but when you put it on, just pay attention to get the bigger open bezel to this front. And then when you put it on one time, it's all going to drape just like so, with all those diamonds facing forward. You know, when the diamonds are strung through the chain, they tend to flip and turn all the time as we move. Here's something a little bit different where you get a different look to it. It's going to be item number 1115147. This is the yellow gold. We have the rose, we have the yellow, and the white. So all available 1 carat. total weight. You're looking at all the stones, by the way, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 9. We do the odd numbers so that you have the perfect symmetry when it's on the neckline. It's adjustable as well, so perfect for gifting. Oh, I love that. It's got the lobster claw, 16, 17, 18, so you have no worries on what length you need to give or what length you're in the mood for yourself. You're not stuck with one length. It's got all three. And this is really designed. Why would we go 3/4 the way? It's really because, remember, if you've got them dropped from the back, they're going to sit all wonky anyways. Because when you put them on, you want them draped against the neckline. So we put it everywhere you see diamonds, everywhere you see chain from the front of your neckline. I'll show you on the neckline. Yes, go ahead. Thank you. Jason is taking the pearl on the right that we showed you a moment ago. Thank you. That one's gone. This is what I mean by when this is on, you see how they're going to go from this point to this point? So when you have it on, perhaps at whether this is 16 or 17 or 18, it's going to go essentially everywhere that you see diamonds when it's on, right? You wouldn't see diamonds back here anyways, but if you did with this style, they're going to flip and turn if they're in the back. They're not going to sit right. So in this case, we want them all just draping. So do you see that as it lays up against the neckline? They're not turning, they're not twisting, they're not doing anything strange. And that's what's so great. So it almost is as if you have 9 individual diamond solitaires attached to your necklace. And that's an even better way to go. And the whole necklace is $9.99, but today it's $100 extra off. So a huge opportunity right here and now. Great chance to pick up a very, very special necklace that is always a favorite, always popular. And a lot of people come back and get another and another because they want them for gifting. They want to layer them. They want to stack them. This is still a beautiful idea to layer. You could still put one on 16 and 18 and have them be separated enough, and still there would be enough room for all those diamonds to drape and drop off the chain itself. But it's a really, really good look layered. So it just gives you almost that flirty, fringy style, which we love, and it's $8.99 at checkout. So that's an extremely important value to get. And you see how when it's up against something, you're not going to have those turn. You put it on properly the first time out the gate. Just make sure, because again, this is the back. The back is still going to show diamonds, just not as much as the front. So there's an open bezel in the front and the back. So you're always going to get, once it's got that neckline to sit against, it's going to sit facing forward. Every diamond does, and they sit properly and they sit beautifully. And again, you see that there. Just kind of shake it out. Make sure you have every single one of them facing forward the first time, and then once you put it on against the neckline, they just all sit to perfection, facing out to the world, looking great. This could be still an everyday style. And think about it, there are only 9 stones. These are the largest individual diamonds we do in a Diamonds by the Yard. Keep that in mind. All the other stones are 10 points or far less. So this is where you're getting bigger than 10 points each, in that there are only 9 stones there. You see them all. Look for that center. That's how you know it's even. Look for that odd man out. You see how there's 2 and 4 and 6 and 8, then a 9th. Look for that middle stone to be right there, and then the rest will drape perfectly even around the rest of the neckline. So I'm not sure you requested it, but I'm so glad it's here, and what a value it is at $8.99 today. Questions or requests before we go? Because we've only got an hour 45 left, so not a lot of time. 2 of the 3 Tahitian pearls are available. Let me go back down to the wheel and show you a ruby piece that's a one-of-a-kind ring, and we'll see. I tell you, those Diamonds by the Yard are still available if you like them, and that's fun. Here we go with the ruby, because again, a lot of people say to me all the time, I'm going to treat myself to one piece for the holiday sale event weekend. Out of all the hundreds I see on the show, I want to watch the show, I want to see the pieces, but I just want to get one. What should I get? I always say Diamonds by the Yard. And that particular style, my favorite of all, because it'll never twist or turn. You always have the big diamonds facing forward, and that to me means the world. It's an extra luxury look that you have there that you wouldn't get in the other designs. So this is a ruby. It's a big ruby too. And how about that marquise cut? You know you don't see a lot of marquise cut rubies. It's a beautiful Burmese stone. It's got all that. Honestly, it looks like a red spotlight. That's what it looks like. It looks like there is a red, like a neon light through this stone. This is where rubies struggle. They struggle with clarity. They usually are completely opaque. Just means you can't see through it. And so when you start to see a ruby that's glowing like this, it really looks like it's, well, high-end if you know rubies, but it looks like it's alive with color. And rubies can be striking, don't get me wrong, when they are opaque. But then when you get the stones like this, that light up like this, that looks so bold and so bright and so neon, that just makes for a better ruby. And this one's a one only, and trust me, that's gonna fly in a hurry. No doubt about it. It is just enormously pretty. It's a huge carat 09. It's 1413. That starts with a 112. And you've got a major moment here with two-tone gold. That's always the struggle too. Which color should I get my ruby in? Here, no option to make. It's got the two-tone together, so you're good to go there. And boy, we've gotten through a lot of wheels so far. Lots of requests I hope are on the way. Here's our big 109 ruby and a carat 16 in diamonds. And that's a lot of diamond weight too. I know we start to scoff at diamond weight like, oh, it's no big deal to get a carat. That's a huge deal. You've got tons of diamond weight all the way, and let's just face it, that halo is where most of them are. That halo is so enormous in their diamond weights individually, and then the sides get a little bit more of that pave, a little more simple. I love the yellow gold right down the middle, matches up to that yellow gold setting for the ruby itself. A super elongating look. If you don't like your hands, get this ring. Truly. I mean, some people it's harsh, and I always say, goodness, who cares, right? It doesn't matter. We're born with what we're born with, and we got, we all got to embrace it, right? But there's a lot of gals that say, I just don't like my hands, or they're not long enough, or my fingers are short, or whatever it is. This is the ring that is just instantly elongating. It's so attractive on, and that's all about the marquise. And the reason we point that out is you could search all of our rubies in inventory, and you're not going to find another marquise cut besides what we had in the earrings earlier, which, by the way, are still here if you want those marquise cut earrings that we had for $9.99. So there's a major value to get in on some deals, whether you're looking to pair up matching sets, get the ring alone, whatever it is. But this is proof that, oh yeah, made the right way, fully finished on the interior like that. Watch this on the hand. What a Sunday we have in store for you. And we're only an hour and 18 in, so we got tons and tons of time to show you whatever you want. But that is the glow you need to get, and normally costs you 20 grand a carat, which is obviously a 1 carat pluser here. And we're gonna blow it out from $49.99, get it half off to $25, then not stop there at $19.99, forget about it. We're not gonna do 18, 17, 16. I'll blow it out right now. It's $16.99 with $100 extra off, and we're way too low already. And that's okay, because we got to move an enormous amount of one-of-a-kinds. And that's the challenge of these shows, is that I can't be here for 8 hours. They give me 3. So we got to go through literally 400 or 500 one-of-a-kind pieces and move them out fast, which means extra discounts and drops like you're seeing there. So that is going to be it. One caller, $16.99 goes to $15.99 instead at checkout. So make sure you get that one. That's a great ruby and an exotic cut. And you get the big dosage of diamonds, you get the two-tone gold. It's like, what's it missing? All it's missing is a good home. A good home that appreciates great quality, appreciates great value. That's what that ring totally embodies. Okay, and by the way, if we still have diamonds by the yard left at the end of this show, I'm preparing a lot of, I think about those of you that are thinking about, gifting for bridesmaids, gifting for all those celebrations. Honestly, I don't know, between now and the end of the year, when we talk about holidays and gift shopping, which I know we can't even talk about now because it's not even summer, but you think about gifting something like this, keep calling on those, because I know we moved on. A lot of you are calling in asking if they're still available. They are. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It's our largest individual diamonds that we have in a necklace. So keep that in mind. Take advantage while it's here. Beautiful, beautiful. That's a special piece right there. And it's, remember, that's one's $8.99 at checkout. So here's our ruby. We'll take a last look at that one, see who's got it. Should be gone. Let's see. And then we're going to be on our way. We got so much to show you. Keep requests coming. We'd love to help you out with those requests too. Oh, good. Another star pendant is gone. And we'll see. We've got a big ruby cross. I showed this to you from across the room. It feels like it weighs 3 pounds. It's so heavy. That is for my bold and bright cross lovers. If you want the ultimate ruby cross, that's it. Wow, round diamond cut rubies, all in 18 karat, and it is solid and heavy gold weight to it as well. Very impressive. Okay, we're moving on. The ruby is here at $15.99 at checkout. We're not one for doing auctions during sale events, but I could probably do one. Do you want to do an auction on this one? Look at that. That's a big 4 carat plus tanzanite. That needs a discount too, so I'll help you out with that. We've got a major bracelet, 5 carats 88. It's funny, our bracelets all went up. I had 2 tennis bracelets yesterday that have been here for as long as I have, 8 years, and they all went up in price. Every one of them. And I'm going, it's a sale event. And they're like, sorry, it's diamonds. This one did not, and it's got the largest diamond weight of all. It's 5 carats 88 in diamonds, We got a great price on that one. You know what I'm excited about? Yellow diamonds. 4.5 carats of yellow diamonds in a ring. That's here too. $452 overall. If that is not sunshine in a ring, I don't know what is. It literally looks like sunshine, doesn't it? It's beautiful. We've got some good patriotic pieces. I really want to sell these out. We can never make this again. This is one of those styles we got all excited about. We dumped tons and tons and tons of money into these necklaces, and we made a bunch. And you know what? They're here at under cost pricing. This is our turquoise and diamond necklace. Those of you that y'all had wanted the turquoise by the yard that we did, and they sold out. So we couldn't get any more of the smaller turquoise, so we instead made this ginormous necklace with huge diamonds and a ton of gold weight. And I'm telling you, it's hefty. And it got to be like a $7,000 necklace. And you guys said, great, love it, but no thanks on $7,000. If you've ever wanted this necklace, it's our very last call. We truly have to take these apart, but there's so much labor in taking them apart. We'd rather sell them out. So what we're gonna do is give you a huge discount. It doesn't even want to drape here. I was just gonna get the white gold. Honestly, it can't even drape here because it's so heavy. Let's take a look at it up close, because I want you to see that this is not just a turquoise by the yard. It's huge sections of diamonds as well. So you see, here they go. Sections of diamonds, 3 on each side. Really tough to display here on its own, but I do want you to see the up close, just because that's reverse, but you still get the idea of how it's gonna be white, yellow. We've got each and every one of these gigantic turquoise beads. I mean, they're huge spherical stones. We love that. I'm gonna show you the white gold, and it's gonna be item number 1114637, last time on the air. I have presented this probably 35, 40 times if I presented it once. And 7,000 is where it started. Got it down to 6, got it down to 5, got it down to 4. End of the year clearance of 2023, it was down to $29.99. We got to blow it out. We have these made up and ready to go. It's high end. It's luxury. It's something we went a little bit over the top on to create, and as a result, it had a huge price. So already at $29.99, it's under our own cost. We as a factory made it. This isn't something we acquired from somebody else. We made this, so we are intimately familiar with what it cost to create it. It's just bold, it's designer, it's decadent. Those turquoise do go all the way around with the exception of the adjustability in the back. So you're gonna see them all the way around. The diamond sections are huge. I've got only yellow and white gold available, but plenty of them to go around for everybody today. But this is our last call. Now, I said this before, our manufacturing facility is here on site, okay? So I see the folks every single day. They get here really, really early, they stay really, really late, they work really hard, and they do an amazing job creating the jewelry we sell, but also customizing it for you, right? But when we say we'll size it for you and we'll change gold colors, there's no magical jewelry fairy that comes and does that. We have skilled men and women who are doing that and putting all their talents towards custom making pieces for you. So they're very busy with creating, but also customizing and everything else. So the last thing I want to do is say, can you take 30 necklaces apart? I don't want to do that. I'd rather sell them to you at an under cost price, which they already are, but I know better. I've had them at $29.99 and they're still here. And usually if we hit that sweet spot of pricing, they don't stay here. So it just means that let's take this Memorial Day moment and make it a better value, discount it even further, and sell them out. And think about gifting as well, because that is I keep showing it to you from a distance because these are not small stones. You're getting almost 19 carats of Sleeping Beauty turquoise. You're getting huge diamond weight at 80 points. You're getting what is a heavier chain and a lot more gold weight, because not only is it the chain that's made right, but it's also those bigger bezels around the diamonds that give you all that weight. So it's not even going to be $1,999. I never thought I would see this day happen, but it's just easier this way than taking them all apart and melting down gold and extracting diamonds and turquoise and having to think of something else to do with them. This is your last call on this necklace. White or yellow only, not even $19.99. Yes, it's still gonna be $100 extra, but if you know jewelry and you want high end and you want beautifully made, this is it. I know it's so extreme, it's so extraordinary. Here it is on the hand in the white gold, because you saw it from a distance, but I want you to see it a little closer. And then what's great is that there's a slight curve to those sections of diamonds, so they follow the lines of the neckline, and it's not $19, $18, $17.99. Let's take it on over. Oh, by the way, full adjustability lobster claw clasp, of course. So yeah, we did this the right way in every respect. That's what it looks like from a little more of a distance, so you can really see how that's gonna look. And again, you see the different O-rings that allow you that adjustability. Love the way it's gonna be, again, evenly set, where each about every 2 inches or so, there's another turquoise. And it's going to be better than $17 or $16.99. That's the white. I'm going to just swap out the yellow gold here as well. So there's the white gold here. I'm going to show you the yellow gold, which I know how many of you love turquoise and yellow gold, myself included. It's not even $16.99. We're going to blow them out. This is last time. Anything that is remaining, we will take apart. But we'd rather have them go out to you. They're far under cost already. They're not even $16.99. We're blowing it out. Last time you're seeing it on the air. And we're going to make it only $1,599. And you can even layer them together. Yes. Thank you. The star pendants are very popular. And I get it. That's a very popular design to see stars in jewelry, but also it's about the fabulous holiday, which I think if you don't do red, white, and blue necessarily, or you don't do American flags in jewelry, a star is a great way to still be patriotic, but still be also every other day of the year too. You know, I think about the holidays. I mean, obviously I dress for holidays, you know, and have to, you know, think about that wardrobe wise. So I think about in the same terms of jewelry. Maybe if it's overly patriotic, you're only wearing it on the 4th of July and Memorial Day and Veterans Day and all those. Whereas a star pendant like what we had can go for every day. All right, this is here, $14.99 only will be your new discount. Pam, I'm checking on your request here. Let me see what Pam has to say. Oh my goodness, well thank you. Oh goodness, yes. All right, so we've got special viewers watching the show today, VIPs watching the show. So we want to say hello, a special hello here because Pam is watching today and she's got a very special guest who's joining her and watching as well, and that's Miss Sophia. So Sophia, first of all, thank you for your very kind compliment, number one. And number two, thank you for watching and let us know what else you're doing on this long holiday weekend. We hope it's a good one, and thank you for spending a little bit of time with us. It means a lot. Honestly, guys, all these holidays I spend with you guys, it just means the world to me that at least I don't get to be with my own family, but I get to be with my TVON family, and I'm so honored that you join us on these important holiday weekends like this. So to Pam and also to Sophia, mwah. And thank you so much for joining us. All right, let's take a look here at those necklaces yet again. I'm going to layer these together because I think also if you already have one, you might want to think about layering them. Look at how they stack and layer a little bit together. I mean, I've got obviously two different colors of gold, but look at how they would even nest together beautifully. I mean, you could really go all out here and create quite the look. So that's very special. All right, $15.99 turns into $14.99. What color would you like? Yellow gold. We got two yellow golds going out. Yes. Yellow gold over there as well. Jason's going to take a yellow gold also. Last time we're going to see it. I mean, really, I won't want to give our jewelers any other extra work. They've got enough to do. They've got so much to do, especially after this weekend of a sale. Oh, there's so many. We sold a record number of one-of-a-kinds yesterday in our show. So there's a lot for them to do to size and change gold colors. And we got a busy shipping department this week. So rather have them not have to take pieces apart. More focused on making new for you. So here we go, $14.99 for either one of those, but 19 carats of turquoise, 80 points in bigger diamonds, lots of gold, premium closure, all of that is really just stunning. So very popular. Thank you so much. We're halfway through the show. We got to keep on going. So let's show you this. I've got a specialty Cooperian. I have not been able to keep these in stock. Item number is 1123887. Okie dokie. Let's give it a little polish. It's a 274 purple Paraiba. It's a purple Paraiba. And if you're thinking, well, I don't need to get a purple Paraiba, I can get a sapphire, I can get a tanzanite, I can get an amethyst. Doesn't look like this. Purple Paraiba is still going to be one of the most unique stones, not just from a rarity standpoint of, hey, there aren't that many, but gives you some of the rarest color you can get. It doesn't look like any of those other purple stones. Doesn't look like spinel, amethyst, tanzanite, nope, sapphire, nope. It is totally still neon. One of those characteristics we talk about with Paraiba all the time is neon. And this stone delivering neon, a lot of neon. And so as a result, you get an entirely different color where if you have all those aforementioned stones, it's still going to be a departure from all of them. And this is one of the rarest stones. We know how rare it is to get Paraiba in the blue greens. This is an even more rare color to find out of nature, which this is a Mozambique stone. 274 is the size. Remember I had a 2 carat 99 Paraiba earlier in the show? It's still here, by the way. And it's $15,000, which is remarkable because a 2 carat 99 should never be $15,000. Here's a 2 carat 74, and it's even rarer in the color. It's going well under $15,000, and it also has the 95 points in the diamonds. Take a look at it. It's a beauty, but it's a one of a kind, and it's not going to last. I can tell you that right now. No way it's going to last. The fact it's on a sales show is a little bit startling to begin with. The fact it just is here today during this event, during this specialty moment, and you do not want to spend $15,000 if you don't have to. And that's the beauty of this opportunity, is we get to save you a bundle and bring it down. And no, there's nothing else like it. It's my only purple Cupri in here. Yes, you can still call it Paraíba. You can if it's in the blues, the greens, the blue greens, or the purples. So it all qualifies. And there's your neon, where it's almost like, think of it like an orchid, but it's neon, right? It glows. It doesn't need a lot of light to glow. It's just a remarkable piece. And it's not 15, and it's not 10, and it's not even $5,000. There are only certain, and I still see, hold on. It's a good thing I have a water bottle here that is sweating, because it's got to be 1,000 degrees in the studio. So I'm going to wipe it down with some water here, because I noticed there was still a little smudge on it. So that's probably what's going to keep you out. You're probably thinking, there we go. Now it's all cleaned up. There we go. Because it's a clean stone. This is a stone that also struggles with clarity, not this one. So here's your chance to pick it up, not at $5, not at $4, not at $39.99. Say goodbye to a purple Paraíba, and no, I don't have another. So this is time to get your piece right here, right now. I'm going to try it on for you, and then we're going to send it on out, and I mean scooting on out of here quickly, because it's not even $3,500. We're blowing it out right now. $34.99, and it's on the hand. Look at this. And it'll be $33.99 for one color. You can even change the gold. So if you want yellow gold, no problem. You want rose gold, go ahead. No problem at all. But that is an important piece right there, that I don't have another single stone, not a bigger, not a smaller, nothing. Nothing in this color at all. And watch this. I'm going to darken the light. Still every bit as neon and bright and bold in color as it is under full light. Does not matter. Either way, you get this amazing, amazing look. I mean, really, to get something like that, rarity like that, for that kind of price, it's incredible. Really is. So that's $33.99 at checkout, and then it even has the oval with the hexagon around it. So it just gives a little extra geometric shape to that double halo, the way that's formed around it, which is really well done. And look at how bright it is. Beautiful colors just vibing through that stone. And it's about the clarity, right? You would never do that if it wasn't a really ultra clean stone. But it's also pretty but rare. And so few stones are. Usually rarity, sometimes really beautiful and rare don't go along. It's like they just don't happen together. It's weird to get everything in one stone like this provides. So a very, very important piece. $33.99 only purple putty we have. Incredibly special. And you have the option still to get the 2 carat 99 in the blue green. That one's $14,999. So what a great way to go rare and then save a bunch. That's what you're doing there. All right, last call. Let's take another look at it. We have it 30 seconds finally, and then we're going to move right along. Got the big ruby. I do have a gorgeous exotic cognac diamond. That's a very big size. We got mandarin garnet for you today. Got one of everything here as far as, you know, anything that's not all diamond related. We do have this beautiful, this looks like a mosaic. It almost looks like it's woven with diamonds. The only downside, and it looks atrocious on the air because it's every single baguette on the same plane here. So it looks like their stones are deep, dark gray color, don't they? And they're not. It's bright white diamonds, but it's just the way they're set because they create this solid surface of baguettes. That's a better look at it. I know we've had a lot of those designer styles that we love. I'm going to show this one to you next, and we'll keep on moving. Again, a lot of pieces selling as we move on. I'm trying to go quickly here so we can show you a lot of jewelry, put a lot of great values in front of your eyes so you can really choose your favorite. But how about this? One only, 1123-608. It starts with a carat, 18 karat gold, but it's actually got a carat 82 in diamonds. Both baguettes and rounds, but mostly baguettes. But this is very unique. We see these illusion settings a lot with the baguettes and the rounds, but usually they're trying to form the look of one diamond. In this case, it's almost like a shield ring, where you have a large marquise shape overall, and the entire middle of it is baguettes, and then the outside is that rounded pave that shows from every single angle. So it's quite the statement piece. It's quite the cocktail ring. It's actually more diamonds than we typically see from this designer as well. And I know how quickly that piece went yesterday. I know where it went. It's going to a happy home, but I got to tell you, if you want this one, ooh, look at that. And what I'm going to do is zoom back so I can move it a little bit because I want you to see those are not black diamonds. They just appear that way just like a lot of things do when they have a big surface area. It's because they kind of pick up some glare here and reflection. But this is what it's looking like. It's just dancing. And it's entirely covered in diamonds. Do you see that? It's magical. We've never really seen anything quite like it here. And now it's the $59.99 price. that we've made the vow to you to get every one of these designer pieces out the door for under cost, because that's what it's taken. You guys are used to extraordinary diamond deals from us, and different designers out there, they have a different metric for pricing. So we brought these exotic, important designer pieces down to our level of discounting so that you're not paying $49.39 or $29.99. You're getting it for $24.99. You're actually getting it for $23.99 because you're going to take $100 extra off. This or anything else you shop for in the next hour and 22 minutes. That's it. So this is the time to take advantage fully of whatever you'd like to see, whether it's this ring. Oh, I love it. Look at that. It's like a, you know what it reminds me of is mirrored mosaics. I'm a big fan of mirrored mosaics. I have life-size animals in my house that are made of mirrored mosaics. They're like art pieces. They're like art installations, right? And I love them because they sparkle. That's what, I love anything that sparkles. And, you know, I've got a lion and I've got a deer, and they're really, I think they're cool, right? And they look like a disco ball. And that's what this ring, except this is not mirrors. These are not crystals. These are VS diamonds, and you've got an enormous amount of them, and looks like kind of one big diamond at first glance, doesn't it? So it's going to be $23.99 if you'd like that one. Beautiful way to go. And yep, Suzanne, I know the ring you got. I know. I keep track. I remember. She's like, I got that other one yesterday. I know she did. She was shopping that big designer piece yesterday. Okay, $23.99 on that one. Let me know. Let's move on. We got too many pieces that are sitting here. Do you want to do that one? Anybody looking for the most exotic diamond we have in stock because it's a cognac orange? What is that drink when you put cognac and orange together? Is it a Manhattan perhaps? Something like that? That's what this looks like. It's not just a brown diamond. It's got reds and oranges to it as well. I had a lighter version of it yesterday that went very quickly, but this is larger. That was 32 points yesterday. This one's a little bit larger. Okay, it's a lot larger. It's a carat 11. And it is amazing. 112-2546. Spectacular. Hey guys, am I buying the purple Paraiba? Because I'm a collector of Paraibas. I don't have a purple Paraiba. Just for the record, that is verifying, but still at this moment is here. So if you want that purple Paraiba with that gorgeous neon, trust me, I wear amethyst every day. It doesn't look like amethyst. I'm wearing my amethyst mangle today. It in no way looks like anything else. And that is saying something. So get one of those, especially if you're a collector, get a purple Paraiba. We very rarely have them. We're all about the collectors and the designers and all that. We do the rare, we do the exotic all the time. That stone, we don't have anything else like it. So just keep it in mind. As we're about to get involved with a carat 11 here, it's also a princess cut. We only do princess cuts usually as accent stones, 5, 6 pointers. This is a carat 11 in a natural cognac orange. It's got a little bit of red to it. It's beautiful. And then it also has a 13-point pink diamond halo, and the rest of it's 91 points in white diamond. So you're still getting over a carat total. You're getting overall enormous over 2 carats. We've got one. And this is, again, more specialty. If you're thinking champagne, that's the lighter color. The lighter colors are not as valuable as when they get into deeper colors, because remember, they're still all natural. They didn't get any heating or treatment to them at all. So this is really important. And it's going to be a huge value where, no, it is not $69.99 any longer. And I think that's a very fair price, actually, for a ring of this stature. I mean, think about it. You are getting a lot of diamond weight here. You are getting a very large center stone, and at a color that we don't have any more of, not even in a small size. And you see it popping with the yellows and the oranges. It's like all the gorgeous citrus tones that are coming through all the way through on the piece, and it's in a princess cut. Oh my gosh, I mean, think about it. We don't have those in big sizes. And pink diamonds, white diamonds all together, you love it. We're gonna blow it out right now. $69.99, put it away. We're getting a really great value for you. It stays as is. We just need to know your ring size. That's all we need to know. Just tell us what you'd like. How can we size it to fit perfectly when it arrives? $215 overall in diamond weight, and it's not even gonna be $3,500, and that's half already. So very important value as it is. We're going lower than 35, lower than 34, 33, 32. I really want to make this one disappear. I know we've not had a color like this before. It's, by the way, some of my orange diamonds I've had in the past that are pure orange are some of the most expensive pieces we've ever sold in our history at the network. So when it gets a little bit of orange with it, that's a very important stone. Take a look at that on. What a powerful gem. And it's going to be, okay, let's skip it. 32? No. 31? Nope. $33,099 is good. We're going to make it $29.99, and therefore you'll get it for $28.99. One caller only. Yes, Jason. Which one? Oh no, you're getting my purple Paraíba? Oh my goodness, that one's gone. Purple Paraíba is spoken for, thank you. Here we are with the $29.99 diamond piece, $215 overall. You get 3 colors overall. You get that cognac-y orange, you get the pink, you get the white diamonds all together in one pretty package. That's it. And the purple Paraíba is spoken for. We just are, guys, you do want to ask about pieces that you've seen because most of them are available. We just keep on moving because my job is to show you pretty much everything in the inventory of the next few days. And well, the next few days consist of an hour and 18 minutes today and 3 hours tomorrow night. That's it. That wraps up this sale event, and then it's back to new. So here we go. Coming up, we're on our way. $28.99 for this diamond ring. The collectors of diamonds. If you're trying to collect different colors, if you're trying to go more exotic in your center stone colors, that is it right there. Anybody looking for that big time cross? I just wish you could feel this. I wish I could hand this through the television screen. But here's a couple of things I can tell you. It's huge. Take a look. It's 18 karat gold, which has a greater density to it, and it's solid all the way through. I'm going to show you the finishing. It's amazing. It's actually 1 3/4 inches top to bottom. And it's a pendant. So you're going to put it on your favorite chain, which is a hidden bail right at the top. And then you're going to put it on your neckline, which I'm going to show you how that's going to look. This is item number 1123751. And it's solid. It's heavy. It's even finished on the side. It's got like a harlequin pattern, diamond cutouts on the side. Take a look at that. Not for the faint of heart. So higher, lower, wherever you want to set it, depends on the chain you use, but what a piece. Let's go up close. It's a carat 73 just in rubies. Is it going to sit on its own? No. Way too heavy for that. It's 18 karat solid. Let's go back. Here's the carat 73 in round diamond cut rubies. That's your finishing on the inside. You will be amazed at how heavy this feels. 50 points in diamonds? Looks like more. We're going to blow it out right now. First caller, it had the $49.99 price. Look at even the sides. See how that profile's done? Diamond shaped cutouts, and it's so heavy and thick and deep that you see that design. That's something people are going to see and notice as you wear it because they're seeing the side profile because it is so large. I love the way the rubies, by the way, they're set in individual channels between diamond pave. So it's really sleek looking. It's very contemporary in its style. It's not even $2,500 anymore. We're going to blow it out for $1,999 instead. It'll be $1,899 at checkout. That sounds like a plan to me. And then we'll see who's got it at $1,899. That is by far our most enormous size in any cross pendant we do. And we have some large ones. We do some inch and a halfers. But to get that kind of level, almost 2 inches with the rubies and the diamonds together like they are, it looks fantastic. So $19.99, that's its swan song here. Just a really tremendous piece. And that didn't need to be an 18 karat gold, but I think it shows you there's a luxury to the stones they used. So we really went premium with the gold as well and really went upgrading for you. Okay, next up, we're on our way. We got a lot to show you. There's a gorgeous tourmaline with multiple colors to it. I think we're going to do the big yellow diamond piece, 4.5 carats of yellow diamonds. Top of the hour. Let's do that in about 15 minutes from right now. It's that yellow diamond dome style that to me looks like sunshine because of those just the way that the mix and the alternating of the white and the yellow diamonds going around it all the way to the side on the band and around that cigar band style that's more of a dome. Oh, beautiful. It just looks happy. This is like jewelry should be a pick-me-up, right? It should be. Like it's just truly bright, beautiful, makes you smile, right? Every day you put on your jewelry, you should feel good. You should feel like you're just bathed in luxury. That's really what a piece like this does. But the colors, being as vibrant as they are, we're about 14 minutes away from showing this to you. The reason I'm talking about, I know it's a little more distinctive and rare and different. It's we're more inclined to put our bigger diamonds into solitaires and bridge settings and things like that. But that just means that there's a need for somebody out there who wants something a little bit different and a departure from those more classic designs. And this gives you the detail from every which way. And despite its huge diamond weight, I think it's very wearable. So we're going to see that at the top of the hour. The reason I'm mentioning it on a sale event when I should just be rocking through jewelry as fast as I can go is because that is I've done a lot of sale events. I was just telling someone yesterday, I do on average probably 25 sale events a year with you guys. I've been here 8 years. That's a lot of sale events of different kinds, right? Usually they're $50 off, here, there, whatever. There's a lot of big values that happen during events like this, when this is obviously the time to make some time to shop your favorites. But honestly, I think this is the biggest value I've ever had in any sale event in 8 years of just hosting this show. That is the truth. And if you want to just, again, stay with me to see it at the top of the hour, and I think you're going to be saying the same exact thing. It's amazing. So that's the ring that I want you to stick around for if you're kind of interested or intrigued by yellow diamonds. Don't let that big overall diamond weight scare you. The purpose is to put together the amazing value. So I know we're thinking the same thing. That looks like a $12,999 ring. Wait, you've seen it before. Yes, but it's not going to be today, and that's how we make it really doable. So let's get to our one and only mandarin garnet. Oh no, this one is so beautiful and limited, and it also incorporates a lot of yellow diamonds. And then don't forget about requests. We've slowed on those requests a bit. We don't want that to stop. We want to make sure we get all those requests in, and take a good look at this one. Highly reduced, because I like the pieces that are highly reduced. Some pieces actually went up over the weekend, and I won't show those to you. I just won't. They went up, and I said, nope, that's not how I run a sale event. I really want to just bring you what's been reduced to a reduced price that's going to get you the best value ever, and this is one of them. It's 112291, and it is a stunning carat 13. That's a round mandarin right there, and then again, feels like beautiful pops of summertime shine here, because you have the first halo in the white diamonds. Well, that's going to be 25 points, because what's really cool is you've got the huge 61 points in the yellow diamonds, all bigger individual stones throughout. So really excited about this one of a kind, and shop it early because it's got that $49.99 should be price. It's a bright, happy, again, effervescent, big personality piece. It's one thing to get a mandarin in white diamonds, but doesn't it add a level when you get to see the yellow diamonds to it as well? It just gives you the wow, doesn't it? Bright, vibrant, individual, huge, still natural, by the way, because those are really bright neons. Very vivid, intense yellows, I will say. And yet all of that's happening without the $49.99 price tag today. We're going to blow it out real quick. We're going to move on very quickly here. We got to rock on through. A lot of jewelry in the next 70 minutes or so that we have for our Sunday, and that's it. This is not $49.99. It's not $2,500 either. Stays as is, two-tone gold. You want your yellow diamonds in the yellow. You want your white diamonds in the white gold. And, of course, the mandarin garnet, well, that's also set in the white gold. Nice pop and contrast there. And it's a great ring. Take a look at the luxury. Come on over, and we'll show it to you on the hand here as well. And we're going to make it a really easy deal. It's only going to be $19.99. First caller on this one. And then watch as this gets brighter. It gets more neon from a distance away. It really does. There you see it. Oh. That is so, I know summertime's coming, right? Unofficial kickoff is now. This is really that bright, beautiful. Is there any way to not look at that ring? Like even on yourself after you wear it for years and years at a time, I think it's just gonna catch your own eye. You're gonna be wearing it, you're just gonna have to stop and stare at your ring for a minute, just because it is that, whew, can't believe it, just gets brighter and beautiful and dances with all those rounds, because everything in it is not only a bright, vibrant color, but it's all round cutting as well. So it's beautifully done in every way, and it's only $18.99 at checkout. You got $100 off in the next hour and 10 minutes here today, and then tomorrow. We know you might be on the road tomorrow. You know you might be doing something special. So again, tomorrow night's the big finale. And take in mind, if you're just, not with us tomorrow night, this is really your last call for sale event pricing, because we know it's a busy travel. That's what the news told me. Busiest travel weekend since 2000. That's a long time. Wow, that's a lot. Lots happened since then. So that's a busy travel weekend indeed. So let me know if you'd like this one. Only going to be $19.99, but really $18.99. Our imperials from earlier are still here. Our big Paraiba's here. Our big diamond cluster is here. Do want to just remind you that we had a gorgeous platinum and Paraiba piece that was here earlier today as well. And I want to give you another look at it because I'm a little astounded this is still available. It's that Brazilian Paraiba and diamond pendant, which is done in platinum. I'll show you front and back. There's the front, that's the good stuff. And these are two separate pieces. So you don't need to wear both together. You can, you don't have to. So you can have really essentially, it's like I'm giving you two pendants and a chain. It's like three separate pieces of jewelry that we're throwing together here for you at 1123-586. Just a little recap from earlier, and that one is going to be our 2-point Brazilian Paraiba, 42 points in the diamond weight, including really big stones around the Paraiba itself, and this one is down to only $7.99. I don't get it either, but it's still here, which is why I'm recapping it. Because if it's $7.99, it's really $6.99 at checkout. And this is all platinum. And then it comes with this chain as well, which I want to show you, is a diamond cut bead chain with adjustability. It's got that little charm end cap. You have 18 inches at length at total, or you can cinch it in even shorter, all to your heart's content. So that's a very special way to go. Yes. I do. I'll show it. So this one's here. Let's go back to our wheel and our mandarin. I'm going to go get a request here. And it's a Paraiba piece that I'm going to show you. It is a 35-point stone. It's very affordable. You know, we are talking about Paraibas. And Paraibas rarely get this affordable like this next one will. And it's going to be item number 1122497 coming up. Hey, our mandarin's still here too. That's one to consider. And then take a look. Well, this is pretty. This is the clarity. This is a clarity story. This is where Paraibas usually fail. Obviously, they really, really struggle when it comes to clarity because they are tourmalines and they are copper content tourmalines, so they get a lot of inclusions. But this one, item number 1122497, is not having that issue. It's a little freak of nature, and freaky in the best way because it does not have visible inclusions, and it's a 35-point stone. And it's in a classic setting. Double halo, diamonds down the sides, loving this one of a kind as well. And we've seen Paraibas for $15,000. We've seen a purple Paraiba for $3,500. Now we're going to see our most affordable way besides the Brazilian stone we just had in that pendant, which is still here. Necklace, pendants, really it's two pendants and a necklace together. And this one's only going to be, you know what, $39.99. I'm going to show you the bag just for anybody who says, yeah, right, they're not really discounting, right? They just put that up there and they say they're discounting and they're not really discounting, right? I'm really discounting. And I know we do that pretty much every day because when you got to just, you know, every day you got to make it work and every day you got to sell more jewelry to keep on making jewelry so you can keep on keeping on, right? This is not even $19.99. It's not even $18.99. And this is a bright, clean. You know, not everybody needs the biggest size stone in the world. Some people want to have more wearability, more real ease of wear. This is a great one to wear day in and day out. It's $18.88. We'll take $100. We'll subtract that from that price. So you get it for $1,788 instead. So $18.88 turns into $17.88. And we've only got the one, and you can change the gold if you want to as well. And that's by request. And don't forget the Brazilian platinum pendants and chain are still here for $6.99. So that's one that I'd really recommend. I'm a little surprised that one is still here, one of our more affordable items of the day. And then we've got sapphire. And we've got 5-row diamond bands, classics like this one where you get 2 carats in diamonds. We're bringing that out. Got the big yellow diamond deal coming out. My favorite tourmaline when it comes to blending of colors. I love a good Paraiba, which is blues and greens together as we try this one on. Only one here though. Only going to be, whether you want the white, the yellow, or the rose, that is up to you. Here's what it looks like on the hand though, and see what that one's all about. And then we're going to show you, we still have the $2.99 by the way that's still here, which is a little bit surprising. We have a 2-carat 99 Paraiba, got that one under $15,000 like what we've done on much smaller stones that have gone out the door as well. So that's something to keep in mind as well. And then we're into last hour here shortly. So it's last call on our Sunday show. Anything you'd like to see requested, anything we can bring out, anything we can show you again because maybe you popped in a little bit later. This is the way to shop a Paraiba. Great value there at $18.88. Coming up, I want to show you this tourmaline. It's basically like, feels like to me sunset colors. Like I love a good sunset. Is there anybody who says ick to sunsets? I mean, sunsets are magical and they're fleeting and you know, they can vary depending on where in the world you are, but there's something about capturing that in Mother Nature's gem material, like a tourmaline that is this size, and then of course, a very skilled lapidary, a cutting artiste really, put this together in the round. Genius, really, showing off the brilliance. There's magic to this stone, there really is. It's 1117475. It's a massive tourmaline. It's a pink, it's a red, it's a little bit of golden orange. There's some bright kind of copper tones to it. It's really pretty. And I just don't know if this is where, I don't know if television can do this justice. I just don't know. It's just one of those stones that I think you got to see to believe. It's one of those, I know it looks good, but everybody's screen, everybody's monitor, everybody's got a different setting. If this doesn't just look like an incredible wow, trust that it does because this captures my attention. and I see a lot of jewelry every day. So it's our 111-7475. It's a 10 karat 69. It's a Portuguese cut round. It's a 10 karat 69, which is a tremendous size. It's got diamonds down the shoulders here at 27 points, and it stays in the rose. So, okay, that's the one caveat. Could be why it's here. I don't know. Maybe we got some rose gold haters. Hey, I'm one of them, but I'll tell you right now, I would wear that in rose gold all day, because certain stones require it. Certain stones demand it. Pink diamonds, you don't want it set any other way. This stone, you wouldn't want it set any other way. Jess, which one do you have? Let me know. Oh, good. The platinum and Paraíba piece is sold. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. Great value. And then here we go with this one, which is soon to be gone. It stays in the rose gold. I'm not kidding you. You know me. I say it all the time. I'm very honest with you guys. I'm very just transparent. A lot of things I don't love in rose gold. This one is perfect. It's perfect. I wouldn't change it even if you could. I would recommend it all day in the rose gold. It's got this great setting to it. Diamonds, just keeping it simple and classic. Tapered prongs even. I mean, it's designer down to the prongs, right? Here's what it looks like on. Magic. Doesn't look like anything else. Even every fleck of light you see is a different color. It's like confetti that's iridescent, all set in the stone. It's just crazy cool. It feels like magic. And when you have pieces that are different like that, isn't that what's worth investing into? Because those are the ones I know I gravitate towards. I want to wear the pieces that are special, that make me feel special, because that's what jewelry's about. And this tourmaline is one of the best blends of color, and I know it's been $79.99, and now we take it down lower. The only question is, what size would you like? We're going to make it any size you need, but it's not even going to be $3,000 for a 1069 tourmaline with all those beautiful colors together. It's not $3,000, it's not $29,000. This is where, again, we really got to put the pedal to the metal here. And it just means I'm at a deficit here. We're 2 hours in, and we have way too much jewelry still sitting here, which means we have an hour left. And that means we got to really like triple up what we offer up in the last hour. So I'm going to tell you something. The prices are about to go into hyperdrive discount mode. Starting right now, I'm not even leaving it at this price tag of $29.99, which is our all-time big Memorial Day discount. It's going lower. The very first caller, obviously, I only have 8 of them. No, I have 1, obviously. That's the deal with this event. A lot of you shy away because you think final sale. This is the piece you're getting. The only exception to that are the white diamond pieces. That is it. We are literally a minute away from that yellow diamond spectacular, which I think is one of the bigger values I've ever had in any sale event, 8 years running. So that's a lot of sale events. That's a lot of jewelry. That's a lot of great discounts. But let's take a look at this one. Get you a very special value that is not even $29. Yes. Let me double check. I think so. Yes. Yes. Yep. They must have missed the presentation. Yes, all the pendants come off. They can be removed. And yes, it was actually spring ring on that one, Jess. Spring ring on that clasp, but adjustable. I'll show it to you again. Got some questions on that Paraíba piece. Here's the clasp and closure again. You know what, actually, Jess, I don't know if that bail is, I just realized that bead and that charm is there. So you know what? No, it will work. Nope, it should work. Yep, those pieces will come off. They'll come off the other side. Yeah, no problem. But it is a spring ring. Okay, so now, better discount on the tourmaline. Gosh, this is exciting. I don't know if there's anything more thrilling than discounting jewelry like this. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Is there anything more thrilling? Like the adrenaline rush of discounting pieces like this. I'll give you another $500 off. $24.99 makes it, $23.99 at checkout. Go ahead, take advantage of it. Only one there. And thank you on that Paraíba piece. It's a delight. It really is. It's a good one. Okay, so we're on our way to our top of the hour. The big yellow diamond piece is coming up. And I know we're not just about all the super affordable here. We got the museum coming out to play, coming out next. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you stay with me. We got the top of the hour here. It means 59 minutes now left in our Sunday. That's it. Sundays are rocking. So this is $23.99 for my tourmaline. I'm buying a lot of jewelry today, I can tell you that. Now, if there's anything you want before I get it, at the end of the show, you got to call before 1 o'clock because I'm shopping just right along with you guys. The shopping is that good. I, as an employee here, I'm the host here, and I can't buy jewelry the way you guys are buying it. So I don't get discounts on jewelry here. So this is where our own pricing, I mean, that's when you know. I used to work at all these other places, right? I've been doing this a long time. So, you know, a lot of places. I've been several networks in my career, and it's funny, you know, they used to just say, well, here, just take the jewelry. Just, you know, you've earned a bonus of some kind. Here you go. You know, you work hard, just take that piece, right? Our values are so good. Our values are so amazing. They're like, no, you pay what the customer pays, and that's what you get the deal. I mean, that's how good our values are. You can't get a break when you're an employee here. You really can't. And that's just a testament to, it's not because they're being mean to me. It's because, you know, we really do bring those values. So when I see sale events like this is where I'm shopping right along with you. So as we have a last couple of minutes left in our Sunday, I encourage you to make requests. Shop along with me. Let's shop together. Let's get you the values. I know I'm showing some really big exotics, and yeah, I'm sorry, I got one more for you. I got one more big deal coming up, but it is that. It's a big deal. It's not going to be, do you have the tourmaline? Oh, congratulations, who got it? Can you give Kimberly my email if she ever gets tired of it or gets bored with it or just doesn't like it anymore? Can she sell it to me? Kimberly, I'll buy it back from you whenever you're ready, okay? It's on loan to you, but I'll buy it back from you whenever you're ready. Just contact me at laurenblairtv@gmail.com. All right, there I've said my piece, okay? See, I really am shopping. Now I'm shopping the pieces that are already sold. But let's talk about this yellow diamond, because when it comes to values, you just don't see this. I know it's not for everybody because it is 4.5 carats and mostly yellow diamonds in this ring, which is easy to wear because it's not a huge center stone doing its own thing here. It's a band that's a dome that's giving you pave all the way around with the exception of that one big center stone. So we're going to talk about a carat 50. It's actually a carat 51 yellow diamond cushion cut square. Everything, and this is what you should know, especially if you're newer to shopping with us. This is a natural yellow diamond, the big stone in the middle, all the side stones, natural. Take a look at this, because that's what I think the big headline is, besides the total carat weight, is the individual color of every yellow diamond you have. Triple, or actually 1122661. Beautiful, isn't it? And bright, vibrant. This is not dull yellows, pastel yellows. I like pastel yellows. I think they're pretty. But when it comes to diamonds and you're, choosing between good, better quality, great quality, or the best quality, this is actually the color you want to see in your natural diamonds. And it's just hard to find anywhere else. We've got, even here, most of our yellow diamonds are not that color. So this is going to be our carat 51 VS stone. That's the middle one. It looks like a round. It's got a very soft corner to this cushion. It looks like a round, but super vibrant thanks to diamond cutting. And it also is a carat 56 in the yellow diamonds. Where are those? Well, everywhere else beside it, top to bottom, over and around the top. Look at how they start on the sides here. It starts as a little horseshoe design, and then it just keeps on going. Keeps on wrapping row after row after row to the point where, oh, are we going to leave your sides naked? No, we're not. We're giving you profile views all the way around. There's also a white diamond weight of a carat 45. Each and every component is either just under or just over a carat and a half, adding up to a grand total of 452. And we didn't want to make it uncomfortable, so we not only had a lot of gold to make it, but look at the inside. One of the most vibrant and beautiful detailed undergalleries we create. On the inside of the ring, setting it up off the hand and making it a wow. Would you like to see it on my hand to kind of gauge what it looks like? Because I think that's important too. For some people, it's going to be too big. I will admit that. This is not going to be for everybody. I'm not going to sit here and go, this is for everybody. Everybody can wear this every day. No, it's more specialty than that. It's a high-level piece. We don't have many diamond pieces. Actually, I don't even have many bracelets that have 4.5 carats in diamonds, let alone contained to a ring that goes every which way. Love that design. I mean, is there an angle that it doesn't look spectacular? I mean, we're showing it every which way, and it just never breaks in the action. We're going to show you what we can do for a value, because obviously we could auction it off. We could have a $19,999 ring that goes down to a $15,500 auction open. We're not doing that because this is a sale event. I got discounts. We don't need to auction pieces to get it under cost, because I can do that with, I guess you could call it permission. I guess we're allowed to do this for this event only, which the event has 54 minutes left today, 3 hours tomorrow. It's in the evening, at night. So that's the conclusion of our Memorial Day event. This is why I would recommend dialing in as soon as you can. It's not even going to be $10,000. 10. Halvesies, 452. Again, not exactly 450 stones here either, which is normally what you'd see, is little 1-point accent stones. This is different. You get the big center, you get the big yellow diamond presence, and to top it all off, white diamonds as well. Breaking this down where it's not $99.99, it is a, I think, departure from what we normally do with our big yellow diamonds, where they're normally in a bridge or a halo of some kind. Double halo, triple halo, single halo. This is a different look entirely. It makes it a little bit more, this is a weird word to say, but it's a bad word to say probably because it's 452 in diamonds, but is it kind of casual in a way? Because it's not this big perched up center stone sitting up there. It's got this dome style, so it's just beautiful from every angle. It's got that look that really is very now. We're seeing a lot of these big, bold designs, cigar bands, dome styles. Big designers are doing those all over the world, just rarely with yellow diamonds like this. And we're not even asking for 89, 79, 69. I prefaced this earlier with the fact that out of all the sale events I've done, I think this is going to top every individual discount I've had in multiple sale events. Do about 25 to 30 a year, been here 8 years. That's a lot of sale events. That's a lot of jewelry. This has got to be, when you look at where we started, it actually had a $43,000 list, and a lot of you are going, yeah, right. No, that's really what it was listed. I can show you. $43,430 was the list price. We got it down to 20 grand. It stayed. We don't sell a lot of $20,000 pieces. That's just a fact. We kind of hang out more in that $3,000, $4,000 range. This one, $69.99. Here's what I'll do, since I have no callers on the line yet, and obviously we have an extraordinary ring. And again, another one where to ask a jeweler to take this apart so that we could rebuild something else out of the stones is silly. I'm not going to do that. We have a very, very important ring here. Again, finished on the inside. Don't worry about the comfort. It's built in. The size is amazing. The look is amazing. It's not sitting up too high either. Take a look at that profile. It's not like it's getting in the way of everyday activities at all. But it's also not $59.99. So now we've got an interesting conundrum here, because nobody on the lines, $59.99, far less than it should have ever been. And now we're going to take it even lower because we got to send it out, and we only have about 50 minutes left, and that's it. And this is the one to own. Now, yellow diamond lovers, I know this is maybe not what you're thinking about, you know, getting off the bat, because they are $20,000 pieces. Look at the side angles again. Not a lot of rings can boast a complete, consistent diamond look like this from every single angle. This does. The diamonds even go a little further than the halfway point, so that when it's on the hand and your fingers are moving, you still see no break in the diamonds. They keep on going from every angle. And all of that with the big carat 51 in the center, and it's not even $4,999. What is going on now? When we're looking at our enormous diamond weight, the vast majority are yellows, because think about it, you are getting 307 just in the yellows. The white diamonds are an accessory to that. It is not going to be $4,999. I know that this doesn't happen very often, so it may take a little bit of extra explanation here. But when I do our saddle ring that has 243 in diamonds total, still half, it's more money. This is where you cannot beat it. You cannot top the price tag. It's not for everybody. I'm not saying buy it if you don't like it, just because it's a deal. I'm saying if you want an incredible yellow diamond, you want one of our larger stones, and you want that value, and you can go for a design that's different and unique and specialty and all those things, this is the way to go. It's not even 49. It's not 48. It's not 47. This is what happens when you have nobody on the phone lines and you got the value, which I was sure on any normal day would go at $69.99, because that is the discount. You're still going to save $100 off everything you shop for the next 50 minutes, 50. That's it. But it's not going to be 47 or $4,699 or $45.99. I am going on my own here to give an additional discount just to make sure. We have to make certain this gets a home today. I can't leave it here. We can't wait. We can't show it tomorrow. It's here now. It's here for a caller, and it's not even $45.99. This is ridiculous in the best way. If you were getting 452 individual 1-point white diamonds, you know that. What about that saddle ring we do in white diamonds? You know the 406 band? That one's more. For a 4 carat 06, which are white diamonds, this is 452, where the vast majority are yellows. 307, it's not even $45.99, and you still get your $100. This is insane. And it's not even going to be $4,500 even. We are blowing this out in every sense of the term. And it's not even $4,500. It's $44.99 right now, first caller. And you get 4.5 carats plus in diamond weight, mostly yellows, some of the brightest, most intense, vivid yellows we've ever seen. And it's all in that ring in solid two-tone gold as is, and it'll actually be $43.99 only. So what a miracle of a price tag and reduction that is for one caller, and I'll give it you know what, 30 seconds or until it goes. Probably will go prior to that, because when you see a value this good, you know it's not going to sit here. I have a saying in shopping, and it applies not only to here but to anywhere that you shop. It's the good stuff goes, and it really truly does. If something is priced really, really well, if something is of value, it goes. And it's not going to be that piece you want to gamble on and say, let's just see if it sticks around. Maybe, listen, it can't go lower. And if it's already gone, it's already gone. But that is the value of a lifetime, because you don't get $452 for that price. Even if they're individual small white diamonds that have really, no rarity to them. Like I say all the time, diamonds themselves are not rare. White diamonds are not rare. Getting good quality is. Getting big sizes, that's what's rare. This is a different thing. And when you've got yellow diamonds, especially a huge center stone like that, it makes the difference. And it's hanging out with us. I'm taking that too. Oh my gosh, don't let me shop all this jewelry today, guys. I do, yeah, I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it, this is getting crazy here. This is a really good value. So should we do some auctions? We can do that too. I mean, I'm game. Whatever it takes, guys, to move some jewelry today. We've got a lot of jewelry to move and only 45 minutes to do it. And that can't stay here. So this is the chance to pick it up really, truly. And remember, what you see is what you get. So that's an important piece. And I'm not, quite frankly, I don't think I'm going anywhere till that sells. It's just when I look around, I got boxes and boxes. I mean, virtually the whole inventory is out here on set with me. I have boxes and boxes of jewelry off to my right. I have tons of jewelry in front of me. Got wheels, discounts, diamonds, you name it. I don't have a better, I got tanzanite for $700 a carat here. Not excited about that. I'm excited about this one because it's just sheer value. $700 carat tanzanites, ribbon styles. We got these. This is sheer value. It's $43.99 for 4 carats 52 in diamonds. Any way you frame that, any way you get there, that's a value. I know it's not for everybody, so I get that. We're looking for a specialty type of collector here. Somebody who wants one of the bigger stones we have left. We have a 3 carat 01. It's going to be here for a while, right? The 301 yellow diamond's here. We have I don't have anything in the 2 carat range at all anymore. It's just a 1.5 carat or the 3 carat. And the 3 carat's just a 3-stone ring. This is giving you much more decadence in overall gold weight, diamond weight. I think makes it even more wearable. So $43.99, this is the one to own. It is a gorgeous color of the center, which is really how I think a lot of people get kind of lost with the whole idea of yellow diamonds all have different prices based on their color, because it's not just good enough that it's a yellow diamond, even the natural stones. It has to be a certain color to really be high end. This is it. So last call, 60 seconds left. I cannot leave it here. There are certain things that you cannot, with everything I know about diamonds and what they're doing in the industry, cannot put that back in a vault and then bring it to you, I don't know, 6 months from now and say it's a value at $19,999. And by the way, it is a value at $19,999. Don't get me wrong. What would retail in something like this be? Someone questioned me the other day. They were like, is that really their price? Yeah, it is. That's really our price. And it's literally $43,430 on the bag. We don't talk in retail terms. I don't give retails. We'll try to keep you updated on what real life examples are of retail when they come about. But to be honest, who else in retail has that quality of yellow diamond? Who else is bringing you a one of a kind? Retail stores have to have so many pieces. They have to have 30 pieces sitting in a stock room. They have to have 30 pieces that are identical in every location they have around the world. It's a more unique way to shop to get something special, but that's why we also don't have 30 of them. We have the one, it's here at that value, it's $44.99 if you'd like it. So we do have to move along. And we do have a tanzanite. Like I said, it's a $700 carat tanzanite. I'm going to try to help you out there. But honestly, I'm just going to struggle here with this one. I just think that, again, $452. Take it if you love it. Yes. Absolutely. So we've got a question about it. And this is what stupid me. I should have done this because we don't usually do this on stones, but I'm going to measure the millimeter size. Someone's just curious about the millimeter size because obviously it's in a big ring. So you might look at that carat 50 and go, is it really that big? Because the ring overall is so large. So let me do that really quickly for you. I'll just try it on my hand and we'll give it a measure here. It is a square, so it's going to be about I'll go ahead and do both measurements just to make absolutely sure. The side to side millimeter is 6. And let me do the top to the bottom millimeter as well. So this is just a millimeter gauge. This is how you actually measure a stone. And then you look at the little notch marks here, and it's exactly 6 millimeters square. It, again, is a very soft corner square cushion, so it does look a little bit like a round when you see it perched atop this big dome style. But it is 6 millimeters on the size, which Really good size in the yellow diamond, and of course it's got that halo immediately around it. So $44.99 only on that one. And then of course, whew, what a ring, built all the way around it in every which way, all the angles just covered in beautiful diamond weight. And it's, at the moment, I've got 3 people, actually, yep, 3 people on the phone lines all verifying on it, but nobody's got it yet. Chances are it's probably going to go in the next few minutes. Then we're going to get the calls all through the rest of the day saying, okay, I've decided I really want to get that yellow diamond, and then it's going to be already gone to somebody else. So please just, think about that. We got a lot of people watching that are mulling things over, thinking about what they want to invest into today during this event. That's a good one. I honestly don't have a better value than that. I really don't. I mean, that's sad to say. I got 40 more minutes to fill up with jewelry here, but that's a value that cannot be topped. So it's one of my better ones all throughout my years here. And I've sold a lot of yellow diamonds too, but 1.5 carats like that, $452. I got bracelets here. White diamond. There's a bracelet. White diamonds. Just basic small white diamonds put together. This bracelet, now it has $588. It's more money than this. And this is fine and well, but it's white diamonds. So again, and I love white diamonds. I know all of us love white diamonds, likely, right? We love them, but they are not as rare as getting a big old carat 51 yellow diamond in the middle, getting another carat 56 and more yellow diamonds that are consistent and matched. My goodness, I think about, as a designer, I think about what it took to match up every one of those round, brilliant yellow diamonds that's beside it. That alone is like, it stresses me out a little bit just thinking about the consistency they have to be when they're that bright a color. Let's look at it again and see if anybody's got it. $44.99. I'm going to give it a final 30 seconds. It's really $43.99 at checkout too. So we've got 30 more seconds to claim it, to take advantage of it. That's a wonderful price tag. And let me know, operators, if you are verifying or taking it, and then I'll move on. But honestly, what a value. How about some, I had a request apparently. While I was on my little yellow diamond soapbox here, I had a request for my lynx earrings, so we're going to show those next. Somebody's waiting on those. What a ring. Allison, are you verifying on something else? This one or something else? Something else. All right. Well, good. Yeah. Let me know. It's here. Coming up, lynx earrings. We had the little Lolo yesterday, and wasn't that fun? And here we have the earrings that go with all of the lynx collection. This is the drop earring that gives you the long length, which now they're not like 8 inches long. They're not, we didn't want to take them outside of wearability here, but they're 1110-422. And I'm so excited. If you get that yellow diamond, let me know. It's a beauty. It's all my congratulations to you. Oh, yay. Celebration ring coming up. Deborah. It's not for Deborah, it's for all of us. It's a beautiful classic. We're going to bring the celebration ring out next. This is our 101 diamond weight. So this is where you get the long drop in the link style. It's going to be 3 links in total, curved link style that graduate, get larger with the pave at the base. This really is meant to go with all of the different rings and the bangle and the necklace. We've done everything imaginable in this set based on popular demand. Here's what they look like from a distance. They start with a hoop that has a click closure. And then you have this great drop, which is a 1.5 inch length. Now you can also choose your gold color. You can get the white gold, the yellow gold, the rose gold. If you care, it's signed on the inside. It's kind of tricky to do, but it's on the inner part of the back of the hoop. You're gonna have a little personalization there with my hallmark, my signature. And then I'm gonna try one on for you as well. And we're gonna get, well, this is the thing. The item number is pretty old, ancient. I literally, guys, this is the issue. If you're waiting for these to be discounted, well, you're going to get $100 off. Here's the problem. We calculated recently what this earring cost to make today because it was made so long ago. It has a different cost today than when it did, 6 years ago. And this piece we calculated as being $4,100, I think it was $4,160 or something like that to make it, as in $4,160. We are not charging you $4,160 or even $4,000 today. This is the beauty of getting an older price, older item number, something you don't have to pay today's gold pricing or diamond pricing on, and you're getting your $100 extra off. So it's a great time to pick them up. This hoop leads into your curb link, perfect pave. Each diamond earring is going to have a little over 1/2 carat in diamonds for that 101 total. Let's go back up to the close-up on the wheel. and show you what this is all about, because it's not $4,000, $3,000, or $2,000. And we love the yellow for contrast with the two-tone effect, but white gold, they look great. Rose gold, they look great. There's not a way that these don't really look very striking, with the mirror finishing and then that pave, which is perfection. And they're not $1,500 either. And I think for being a drop earring, they still incorporate the hoop styling and they have some length. So talk about very flattering. Also, the graduation that gets bigger as they go lower in the earring tends to sit at the right spot, right, to accentuate that kind of beautiful jawline and jaw structure that we have, so that it makes sense where they lay. It's really beautifully done. They're not even $15 or $14.99 or $13.99. It's a beautiful thing when we get to honor prices that are 6 years old and then give you $100 off. So it makes for a very, very big statement value. They're $12.99. That is the same price that they were back when they were developed and designed for the very first time. So think about that. 6-year-old, I think it was actually a little over 6 years ago, pricing to incorporate into a 2024 Memorial Day weekend holiday event where you're getting them for $11.99. So they were requested. Thank you to whomever requested them. That's a look at them one more time here. White, yellow, or rose gold, but what a really cool way to do an earring. And again, to get something, I always advocate, you need a little bit of a nice little assortment. Yes. Yes, I can and I will. Let me know if anybody decided to take that yellow diamond. The yellow diamond, the 1 carat 51. Here it is one more time. There's the carat 51, carat 56 and other yellow diamonds. Plus you have the carat 45 and the white diamond. So overall, that is $452 in diamond weight. Incredible, isn't it? So we got that one still, I think. And then here we go, those earrings. Let's give them 30 seconds. Then we're on our way to a ring that I haven't been even showing you of late. I'm so glad we had this requested. It's a beauty and it's bold. And check this out. This is what's coming up. Do you know it? If you haven't seen this, it's one of our best sellers. And I know that it would not be here on the air if it were not requested. That much I know. So we're not trying to keep things from you, but let me tell you, losing $1,500 or $1,600 on a ring is also not great business. So we're about to bring out, by request, which those earrings were as well, so call us if you'd like them. I'm about to bring out what I've dubbed the celebration ring, because here's how this all happened. When this ring was developed, you never ever know when you make a new ring, you never really truly know if it's gonna like take off and be a bestseller. The Wonder Ring was that way. We just brought it as a ring. I presented it one day and it kind of organically happened that it became a bestseller because of its incredible versatility. I started stacking them together and putting them together and playing with them, and you guys were like, cool, I'm on board. Sometimes rings are developed with one thing in mind and it completely takes off. And it usually ends up where you've got not only a great look, but you have a really good value. This next piece is what I've dubbed the celebration ring, because it really is a combination of a cigar band style. Cigar band styles are kind of a wider band of gold, usually to mimic kind of the label on a cigar, right? That's where the term comes from. So there has to be a certain width to be really regarded as a cigar band style. But then the entire top of the band, slightly concave, which just kind of means it dips down like a little canoe. And it's concave where you have this beautiful, all these bezel set big white diamonds that are like settling in the middle of the cigar band. It reminded me of a cigar band and champagne bubbles together, which usually if you're breaking out the cigars and the champagne at the same time, there's probably a celebration of some kind going on. Something. Maybe it's a retirement party. Maybe it's a big birthday. Maybe it's an anniversary, right? Sounds like a celebration. So I've dubbed this the celebration ring. And what it still is, oh, and by the way, one of the reasons it took off when it first premiered was that it was a mistake price. Whoopsie, miscalculated. Miscalculated by the jewelry department, and I brought it on the air going, this is a great value. You guys said that's a great value, and it took off. Well, that's why we don't willingly bring this out, especially on a day when we have $100 extra off every single piece we bring you. So this is about to be the biggest value we can bring you on a ring that I know a lot of you have said, I bought it, I wear it every day. It's my signature style. It's a comfortable. Besides it being wide, it's still built the right way. It's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Honestly, it's one of those that I will say, if you like it so much, you might want to get it in multiple gold color. Unfortunately, I only have the white gold here to show you. It looks so, so pretty in the yellow. It looks so good in the rose as well. So you can think about maybe even incorporating another gold color, but it's item number 1116960. and it's been a mistake from the start. And now it gets to be a better value today, thanks to our incredible sale event going on for the next 34 minutes, actually. So not a lot of time. And here we are with one of our best, and 60 points. Come on in on the phone lines, because if you're waiting, you're going to miss out, and then it's sadness, and we don't want that to happen, because I am limited with what we have here. But you know our white diamonds. You know this gold weight. Look at the way that they're all set together. So you have different sizes. Some are enormous. There are very big diamonds. There are medium-sized diamonds, and they're all bezel set individually. And this is how it sits. Look at the inside. Finished. Beautiful. And you can see how it's concave all the way around to that sizing bar. So it's really just giving you, this is not a high profile, doesn't sit way up off the hand at all. And it's 60 points in VS diamonds. I'm thrilled to bring it to you. It's gorgeous in the yellow. It's really pretty in the rose, because our rose is so pinky in its hue. And it's going to be, okay, this is a lot of money. If we made it today, thank goodness we're bringing you a value that's not going to make it $29 or $19.99 at all. Check this out on the hand and see. I think you can imagine, whether it's middle finger, index finger, or ring. I would say probably too big for pinky and thumb. Just a really nice, and I know it's picking up a lot of glare here, so keep that in mind. It's that slightly concave. That means the lips of the ring on the outside are going to just edge up a little bit. You've got this really beautiful, vibrant side-to-side diamond weight, but you see how it kind of trails off? Gets a little more narrow on either side, left and right, and it's not even $1,000. It's so much heavy gold weight. It feels like a dream when it's on the hand, and it's $999 for the ring. You get it for $100 off, so it's actually $899. And that could be your perfect ring to wear even on the index finger. This is a beauty, and it's been popular and classic and famous for a reason. So you've got a wonderful chance here to pick it up, and it's going to be $899. I have to give it 60 seconds. That's what they're telling me. We have so few to go around. Operators, you have to yell them out when you have a gold color, because I have what I have made up. We can't make this. Guys, we lose thousands and thousands of dollars if we make a new one for you. I love you guys to pieces, but we can't as a business lose tens of thousands of dollars on every item we bring. And so it's that moment where it just costs so much more to make today than it did. So now's your chance. And from the start, that price was miscalculated, because there's just so much gold weight. So $899 is your deal. 34 seconds, then the price goes away. I can't honor that price beyond the 30 seconds. And that's why we have a yellow gold, a white gold, a yellow gold. So we have 2 yellow, 1 white so far. Looks like we're getting busier on the phone lines, because that delay just kicked in. So please don't wait. Please don't wait. Don't hesitate. You got to get this ring. You've got to get it. If there's anything you buy from me during this entire event or this entire year, it should be this ring. It should be, just because it's wearable and it's beautiful, and it's, you know what? Gold and diamonds are not slowing. They're going one direction, and that is crazy money up and out of reach. And who wants to spend crazy out of reach money? And you got to for gold and diamonds like this. Those are not just 60 points in diamonds. They're huge individual VS diamonds too. So you've got all this luxury at a teeny tiny little price to a ring you're going to wear all the time. And that's the beauty of it. So I know we're busy on the phone lines. We can't get anyone through. I need a water break anyways. So this is going to be $899. Take it if you love it. Try it. Trust me, I know it's a sales final, and that some people shy away from that. I get that. Listen, this is VS Diamonds. You know what our VS Diamonds, and you know what our gold is like. We don't skimp. We don't hollow out. We don't just say, here's a plating of gold. Here's a micron of gold over a mystery junky metal. We don't do that. Fine jewelry is different. There's a whole category now called demi-fine. Right? That's kind of where you get some fine elements, but not really. And that's a new category. That term didn't exist a few years ago. Now we're talking about demi-fine, and everyone's trying to make fine jewelry, because you know what? You got to get around these crazy prices of gold. We just say, let's go fast forward through all these different, ups and downs of these gold and diamond pricing. We're still going to bring you the values. Go ahead, Allison. Question? Did they? That is such a cool piece, and trust me, I know they know the good stuff. They're going to still be amazed at that ruby cross. It is so impressive. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. Oh, thank you. A rose gold is going. I just wish it was here. Trust me, I wish it was here to show you. The rose gold is gorgeous, because when you get that amount of mirror finish rose gold in one big band like this, it shows off the color. We always do like rose golds as little accents here and there. That, when you see this big platform of rose gold, and it's got that really beautiful pinky color, oh, it's so pretty. So that's the way to get the band. We got to move on. We got tanzanite, savarite, diamonds. We got anything you want to see. while you need to make requests here, because we're in our last final half hour. We're only, this sale will conclude on Monday night, which is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, but you know, you might be on the go. I mean, it's only the busiest travel weekend of the last 24 years. So you might be on the go tomorrow. You might have other plans. You might be doing the big finale barbecue or what have you if your weather's good, right? So this is the chance. Pick up what you can before this event, because when Wednesday arrives, which is our next time to shop after Monday, the sale is no longer here. So that's the way to go there. Let's show you this tanzanite. If anybody's longing for a blue wing black D, we got a beauty here with a 4 carat 04 size. The ab number is 1124035. Keep calling on the celebration ring. Go ahead. Let me know. Our operators are very, very busy right now. But here is that gorgeous 404 oval blue wing. Want to do some really nice reduced pricing here for you. On this one, we have a lot of pieces going from earlier, so I'll recap what we can. If you have any requests or questions about a specific piece, let me know. We're here to help, but that is a really, that's a great 404. You know, an oval doesn't always show off the most amazing color. This one definitely does. And it's a 4 carat 04 size. It's going to get you, the diamonds are more scattered. They're almost like, they're set at an angle. It's interesting they look like princess cuts because of the way the prongs are positioned. They are rounds. And it's 42 points in the diamond weight, and that goes side to side and comes to a point by having that other center stone out to the outside edges there. You got all the reds. Any gold you want, you got it. Let's make it exactly how you need it, but we got a $59.99 price. Like I told you, some of the prices on tanzanite have gone up. I'm paddling back here. We're just going to make sure that we get it a really special discount that you're more accustomed to seeing on the best material the world has ever offered. And here it is, not at $59, not at $49, $39.29, skip it all. We're not even doing $19.99. And I just don't have a lot of blue wings. The interesting thing was, I thought that, you know, I'm used to it for the last 5.5 years. I'm used to seeing like 3, 4, or 5 blue wings a day, every day. And here's this sale event, and since yesterday, I'm looking around going, where are the blue wings? There was one exotic pendant yesterday in a fancy cut, and that was it. Now today, I had none. Before I said, please, is there anything? Can we scour? Can we find one? Because there was nothing, not a single blue wing in the entire event. I looked at tomorrow's, nothing planned for Monday. I was losing my mind. I thought we can't have an event like this and not have tanzanite, but that's the situation we are faced with. Very few remaining. If you need a classic style, size, etc., this is it. It's going to go on the hand here. You're not going to pay $19.99 either. We're going to make this wild blue wing moment only $1,888. You can take an extra $100 off as well. And make sure you jump in early, because this is where we're down the wire here, and I have a feeling we're going to be very busy with requests here at the end of the day. So this is where I would really think about, you need a blue wing. I'm telling you, they're not here. We're really winding down on them. Just about done with the tanzanites overall. And this is just a nice, you know, some of them that I have are really big. You know, we still got some 20 caraters and some 22 caraters and things like that. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily work for everybody because they're really big cocktail rings. This one's just, you know, giving you the size. It's bold, but it's also really wearable. Doesn't overdo it on the diamond. $17.88. We'll give that 30 seconds as well. I'm going to recap some things here. Shall we recap the Paraíba? Well, it's only our best value. Besides the yellow diamond, which I think you got to check and see if that yellow diamond piece is still here for $44.99. But I do want to recap the $2.99 Paraíba. That was here. I admit it. I did that way too early in the show. And I know better, but I got excited. Sometimes I let my excitement overtake everything that I know about doing this job. And I just get excited and show you stuff too early. Yes? Oh, hi, Ann in Texas. Welcome. Where in Texas is she calling from today? Oh, you're busy. It's okay. It's okay. She's like, good, because I have better things to do right now than talk to you. So thank you, Ann. Ann in Texas got our celebration ring. Well, thank you so much. Welcome to our show, Ann. Great way to start. Great way to start. And I have a feeling you might be back for more jewelry at some point in time. Because, yeah, I think you're going to really be thrilled. And thank you, Ann in Texas. And then, guys, we're going to move on from this tanzanite. Sounds like this one's verifying. I'm going to recap this one, 1120726. I know that item number. And here we go. It's a $2.99. It's a Paraíba. And why is it, and I really do mean this sincerely, with the 2 carat and the 220s and the 250s that I had, that sold at the same price weeks ago. And there's nothing this stone is lacking. It's giving you extras, like a 2 carat 99 specialty cushion cut square, which has almost, it looks like a diamond pattern of faceting through the stone, top to bottom. It's amazing. And it's a carat 06 in diamonds, perfectly framed, Love the way this is looking. But it's also going to be one, again, this is the biggest value we've had because it's the same price tag, discounted as the previous smaller stones, which, by the way, are gone. They're not just sitting here and, hey, they were presented. They're gone. They're found their homes. They're being collected. They're being worn and enjoyed by customers like you. That was a 221. I know I had a 251. Gone. At the same price that this one is going to be. So when it comes to collectability, obviously we wanted to make a statement on this Memorial Day weekend holiday with our values. There's nothing I don't think that reads more value than a big Paraiba, because the only other one I have is sitting right in front of me. There's a 438 here, or is it a 436? Doesn't matter, it's 40 grand. Our discounted holiday weekend price is $40,000. Best price I can do. And I don't love the stone for perfect cutting either. This one I do, that one I don't. So I don't want to see you spend $40,000 and have anything lacking. Yes? Can you show the 325 emerald cut tanzanite with turquoise. You mean from today that are already sold, or wait? We didn't show them then. And they weren't here yesterday? Okay, let me see if I have anything like that. 325 tanzanite and what? Turquoise you said, or tourmaline? Okay, let me see if I have those. Oh, yeah, the big oh, yeah. These drops. We didn't show them yet. That's where I was confused. All right, this is what they look like. Tell me if you love these here, Jason. See, do you like that? Doesn't this look like the tanzanite we had earlier with the tourmaline, except, you know what? It's got the big turquoise bead, which also goes with the necklace we had. Wow. That's how they'll sit, Jason. What do you think? Should I discount those? One pair, white gold only, and the tanzanites are, whoa, 325, 17 carats plus in turquoise. They're in 18 karat solid gold. They have diamond. Did you see the diamond details, bezel and pave? Those are $16.99. And let me show you the other one. They have the backings with the silicone too. There's the, oh, see, that other one's not polished. Forgive me, I got to polish those up. But look, that one is. That's the other one. Isn't that gorgeous? Those are $16.99, but Jason, they'd be $15.99 at checkout. And I can give you a full presentation if you like the look and need to see them a little bit better. But I'm in the middle of this Paraiba, and you want to see them again? Okay, on the ear, you got it. So let me pop those on for you really, really quickly, and then we're going to blow this out for $14,999 for our big 3-carater right there. It's amazing, isn't it? And you know what, Tony, for the item number 11234440 on these turquoise and tansies, just sounds cool. Turquoise and tansies. Turquoise, tansies, and drops. Take a look at this earring. Hey, Jason, I don't know if they're going to balance, but I'm trying. Look at that. So that's that beautiful look of the, so the emerald cut is east-west. Do you see how they sit really close together as well? So that's going to be the white gold only on that one, and that's $16.99 tone. And I'm glad the all the information is right up there. 18 karat gold, 1713 in the Sleeping Beauty. So that'll be, think about it, it's like almost 9 carats per bead, which obviously bead implies small, they're not small. And then you get the emerald cut tanzanite east-west set with the diamonds at 24 points. So they'll be $15.99. And it's a gorgeous match pair. And yes, they're a drop, but nothing that's got too much movement to them. They almost sit like a button style with just like a little bit of an extra drop there. So let's move on, and then I'll try to put that backing on and get them to sit a little more taut on the ear. And our turquoise, yep, turquoise and tansies, verifying right now. This one's $14,999. I think we have a couple requests to get to here at the, oh, Lynx ring. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, we get to bring this out? Yes. Oh, okay. Did you say G and Angelina? Two separate people? Okay. Love knots for Dawn. And I think these were here yesterday. So Dawn, we'll recap those. All right, so I got to keep moving. I've got turquoise, tansies. Jason, any other questions on those? They're available if anybody wants them. Let's talk about what is next. We've got the really, really special, I'm going to do these love knots really fast, and then I think our big finale is going to be my, apparently I am blessed today, thanks to this request by multiple people, to bring out, which is never in stock, so I'm really surprised it's in stock right now. It's my own ring and it's never in stock. We're going to bring out Lolo's Lynx. Oh my goodness. Lolo's Lynx is going to be here. But first, this is a recap from yesterday. Love Knot Diamond Earrings, 11103774. Look at this. Oh, the pave, the Love Knot design that gives you a nice presence. And they are so good. This is part of an earring blowout that I did yesterday. We had some really good earring blowouts. They're $5.99. and I'll show them to you what they look like on. Still have the turquoise and tanzanite earrings as well. If we have anybody who wants to get those, you can. And then we're going to show you what these love knot styles look like. So see how it's not just a basic stud, nor is it just a cluster of diamonds. It's actually going to be that really important, it looks woven. It almost looks like a textile or fabric, doesn't it? The way it's actually, you see that too. It's not like it's just a scattered pave. It really is. It's difficult, I've noticed in the past with other love knot designs, because every designer does one. It can be difficult to show the details of a love knot design. This is what they look like. There's the measurement. They're about 3/8 of an inch in diameter. I want to pop one on the ear for you. They'll be $4.99. Yes, you still get to take, there's no threshold to get your $100 off. So you still get to take $100 extra off even when they're only $5.99 to start. And this is what they look like from a distance away. How beautiful. But do you see what I mean? You really see like the centerpiece has that little bit of open work to it. You see through the center, you see that almost again wraparound woven design that you have there as well. It is $499, and yes, they're available in all 3 gold colors as well. So you get a really nice extra bonus there, but that's a really good look. And see, the size is perfect, really. I think even if you wanted to jog them up to a second piercing, you could, but I'd probably say best for primary piercings in this case for the size. And then we're going to show you, we have an incredible opportunity. I know it's a piece that a lot of you know, and a lot of you have seen, and a lot of you own. But with that, we always get requests for this ring almost every day, and it's usually not on the air because it's not in stock. So today is our lucky day. Let's go back to the wheel, and we're going to show you incredible. Boy, these love knots are lighting up our lines, but also I think a lot of anticipation for the mid-size of everything I've done. Thank you. White gold continues to be popular. Yellow gold and rose gold available. $4.99. Great way to get you a major, major diamond earring that you're going to wear a lot. And I was saying yesterday, I love the significance. I think that giving diamonds as gifting to people we love is great, because who doesn't love a great diamond gift? But the love knot, so indicative of the idea that, yes, it's called that because the idea is that it's also, think about just like love of family, familial love, romantic love. When people love each other, it can build a bond and a strength that's really can be unbreakable. And that's what I feel like the idea of the love knot really symbolizes that. You've got the strength of your gold with the strength of your diamonds, but the way it's woven together, and that could be a great message to give to somebody that you care about, to give to someone you love. You can give a lot of different types of diamond earrings, but I don't know what else is going to have that significance and that symbolism that I think can be very, very sweet and romantic, even if it's, again, from a mother to a daughter, from a sister, to a best friend, to yourself. The knot is strong. The knot is unbreakable. That's the beauty of this earring. So a lot of diamond options out there, but very few that have that extra meaning behind them that I think, it's still going to be classic and wearable, but gives you a nice sentiment built in. Okay, drum roll moment. We're going to bring you one of our all-time bestsellers. It's always this and the Wonder Ring. They're always neck and neck for the all-time bestsellers here. So I don't know what's in the lead now, because yesterday I had the Wonder Ring. So maybe that took over. But now today this one can retake over, because this is my own design. It's near and dear to my heart, but it's about bringing you a status piece that I'm lucky enough to be able to show you the yellow and the white gold. Keep in mind, rose gold is also available. I just don't have it here to show. This is so rarely in stock. That is why you got me a little surprised here. Thank you to our gals or our guys that requested this, because honestly, I was not even aware this was in stock to show you. And talk about another one that we lose money on every time it's presented. Here it is. This is the medium version of my Lynx collection rings. I've made 3. The little Lola was here. The little tiny, band was here. The really petite pinky ring style was here yesterday. Still, check with your operatives if you need it. We can probably get that for you. And then we have item number 1110528 here. And this is the medium version. Believe it or not, it's still bold. It's still large. I say to first timers here as well, if you're a first time TVON shopper, a lot of people choose to start here, because much like our celebration ring we had earlier, this is another ring that's iconic in status, bold, but also wearable. Comfortable, yes it is. It's a link, it's a curved link. It graduates down the sides. It's still a bold ring. My original version was really, really big. And that was because that's how I do things. A lot of you said, I love it. Just scale it down a tiny bit. I still want bold. I just don't want it oversized. This has honestly been the most popular of all three styles. We had Little Lolo yesterday. The big one's probably out of stock. This one's 51 points in diamonds, so you're happy medium, truly. It will make you happy. A lot of people have adopted this as their signature style, as their right-hand ring. A lot of people, if you love that trend of stacking this way, not just stacking this way, but you want to incorporate, like, let's say you wear a ring here every day and you're happy with that ring and you have to wear it, right? This could be the one you put over on the middle finger or the index finger. So you're still wearing your other favorite pieces, but you're adding and layering that way. It's beautiful for that. We're sizing it for you. You don't need to size up, go true to size, but it's great for middle fingers. It's great for index fingers, and that look is very now, right? Leave your other rings on, but you can't have too many rings on at one time anymore. That's very in vogue. The more jewelry you have on, the more in style you look. Take a look at this. This is going to be absolutely, I cannot believe this. Yes, we're doing $100 off, and that never happens. And you've got a chance to pick it up. And it's straightforward, perfect diamond pave. It has been here for years. We have, again, much like our celebration ring, we've adhered to the same price, except this was developed far before. And then there's a little sizing bar in the back. We, again, make it in your size. Oh, I went pretty big on that signature there. So inside, once it's made and created in your gold color choice and your size, I get in there and sign it for you. So a little personalized touch there. If you don't want that, you don't have to have that. But again, signed on the inside, internally, that one's, see, they're all really done like individually, right? That one, it's a little smaller, sometimes a little larger. It just kind of depends on, you know, how I'm feeling that day. But here's what we've got for you. The sizing bar is there so that if you ever needed to size it down the line, you can. But here's what we've got. An incredible value. This is about a retail value. I mean, if you're looking at similar like jewelry, it literally is something you would spend easily $8,500 on, easily. In retail, we're not asking that. We're not even asking for the $2,500. We should be charging today for that kind of gold and diamond weight. It is comfortable. These links are slightly, I will say, as they graduate down, it gets so comfortable. They're in the right placement so that when you have your side fingers together, if you think it's a bulky link that you're going to be like this all the time, no. There's this beautiful way that they kind of cinch in, and they're at the right spot where your fingers meet. So you can still make, your fingers can still be together. You can make a fist. You can do all the things you do, like drive a car and write with a pen and do all those things. It is comfortable. It wouldn't be the bestseller it is if it wasn't comfortable to wear. It wouldn't be the new signature style that a lot of our ladies have adapted as their signature style if it wasn't comfortable. You're not going to wear a ring every single day if it's not comfortable. It's like my signet ring. I had to make it for you guys so it was comfortable. Because if it's not, you're never going to wear it. And the whole point is to wear your jewelry. So it's wonderful to have a piece that's of the moment and fresh and updated, bold and designer and classic, and it's still going to be your everyday wearable go-to. And it's not even $2,000 or $1,000. And better yet, it's not even $999. Remember, this does not go on $100 off because that rarely happens, but also it's never in stock. And now it is for you all to try it. The white gold you see is very tonal across the way. The yellow gold, I always do yellow gold with this because I wear both colors of metal. I love my white metals. I love my yellow gold as well. The white gold, when you choose that, gives you a two-tone effect because the white diamonds are so perfectly pavéed in rhodium that it actually looks like two-tone. So when you get the yellow, it looks as if you're getting a white and a yellow together, two-tone. It's not $999. It's not even $899. The phone lines are about to go a little bit crazy. They do every time we have this ring. Every single time. And I know we have a lot of new shoppers who probably started watching TVON since this was last presented, because honestly, I can't even remember the last time I had this on the air for you. And it happens to be here today on a Memorial Day weekend sale event where you're getting a better price than even $999, and it's so worth that price, let me tell you. I would shout from the rooftops about that value all day, but it's not even $899, and this is prior to this. This $100 off is everything. And I mean, it's on everything, but I mean, it's everything when you're talking about a ring that's discounted this tremendously from the start. We're crazy busy on the phone lines, as you might imagine. It's one of our better values we do. It's not even $899. It's not. It's going to be $888. Today, just to be clear, you are all paying $788. And the second you first get this out of the box and put it on, you're going to think, what did I spend on that ring? Because it feels, it looks, it's made like an $8,500 designer ring, and it's $788 for you today. Take a look at it. We'll show it to you one more time, and we got about a minute with that one. That is your go-to moment. It is time. Yes, thank you. White gold going, yellow gold now. So operators, if you'll be so kind to let me know what color you are getting, because we have what we have. And again, it's the same thing as the other pieces. If we have to make it today, I can't go backwards like that. It costs more to make it, so I can't do that. So we need to only sell what's here, which is limited, white, yellow, rose, and I've got a limited quantity, and they're very popular already. So we have 45 seconds left with that one. Thank you to everybody who requested it. Let me see if we have any last minute requests here from YouTube. Tony sent me something. So let's see if there's any requests we need to get to. And then it would be for everybody, last call on our request today. Anything else we can show? Thanks, Christine, so much. Thank you so much. And MCB, let's see. You know what, Andy, before you take a call, are you able to look up 112-1600? I remember we had that yesterday. I just can't remember what it was. Was it a pink zircon? Oh, no, it was actually the other day. I think it's still available. Is it? Okay, so to MCB, I won't say your full name because I don't want to say your whole name on the air, but we do, I think, still have it available, and we're going to try to bring it out for you. We have about 8 minutes, so I should be able to bring it out for you, and we can show it to you. So, yeah, 1600, I think I remember the Asher cut with the pink and the white diamonds, I think. All right, so we'll bring that out. And so thank you, Tony, for sending me that request here. I don't know when those came in, but we're going to bring them out. And to Christine A., thank you so much. And here we go. Busy on the phone lines. This is the medium version. We've got every line locked in, then some. I'm going to try on the white gold here for you as well. And then for the 1600 ring, we're going to try to bring that out if we can find it in time, and I think we will. Look at that. Isn't that a great ring in the white or the yellow? I don't know. If you can't decide, I say go yellow, because it's going to be the one that works with everything, because it does feel like two-tone. This obviously gives you, that's very pretty. Listen, you know who you are. You know if you're all about the white metals, the platinums, the sterlings, and the white gold, you go here. If you love our white diamonds, but honestly, we always say white diamonds should be in white gold here because we use such great quality. But that's what I just think that when it interlocks with the yellow gold, and this is very complicated to do these links that still interlock the way they do with that overlap, which see how that's not as visible, that's not quite as evident. The design elements aren't, I think, quite as evident in the all white gold. Whereas when you see the yellow and the white together, you really see that link. Thank you so much. We've got the pink zircon request coming up. But look at how beautiful that looks. So, and again, rose gold gives you a similar look to this one, where the rose gold really offsets the white diamond pave. So you've got options, you've got choices. But this is the white, here's the yellow. We're going to show them again, hand signed on the inside. That's a little process that's done with a laser that's, you know, not just stamped in there. It's actually hand signed for you. So it's really cool how that's done. And that's going to be 788. Still can't believe I'm getting to show this ring right now. This is a pinch me moment. This is a big deal, and I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I haven't seen this, and so I truly cannot remember the last time this was on. And if I can't remember, it's been a long time. So it's the piece. It's the choice. I'm going to flash that pink zircon for our YouTube viewer, who I'm not sure what your first name is, but let me just show it. You know, it's as is. I'm going to show, because I know we still are busy on the lines. I love this ring. And I loved this discount the other night. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday night. I had it. 112-1600 is the item number. You're seeing all the information. It's an Asher Pinky Golden, which is where we added pink diamonds and white diamonds, 15 points in the pink, 53 points in the white diamonds. That whole ring is $9.99. And yes, today you'll get it for $8.99 instead. So that's our big Asher cut. And you see how it's got those golden hues, a little golden, a little orange tone to the pink. It's not just, some of these zircons do that, where they'll give you a little bit of a few different colors together, and that pink zircon is it. But it is one only, so as soon as it's gone, it's gone. Now, I know we can't get anyone through on the phone lines, as we still look at 528 here for you. 111-0528. Haven't changed the item number in years. The price hasn't changed either, except it's changing in the best way possible right now, because it's down $100 extra and off. So this does not happen. I've done this for $50 off, but I can't remember if this, I don't think it's ever been $100 off. And that price doesn't waver. $888 is too low as it is. So it's, listen, I don't make any extra money off this or anything like that. Like I don't. I have no interest in this, except I designed it lovingly for you. It was actually, the original version was actually modeled after a ring that I have owned for years, that whenever I wear it gets compliments. And of course I wore it on the air a couple of times here, and you guys said that's what I want. And so we created it. Again, this is one, just, it's truly, it's a bestseller here. It's a bestseller. It's beloved. Hasn't been here forever. It's a great first time piece as well. I say that to all of our many new registers that we've been welcoming in droves lately. All of our new registers, all of our incredible callers that you know that, yeah, a lot of you own this and you may want to gift it. Maybe you want to get another gold color, because they do look, as you see, vastly different in different gold colors. We do have about 4.5 minutes left in the entire broadcast. So the pink zircon is here at the moment. We have this one here. Limited, limited, limited. I've actually got an assistant here helping me out with the quantity. I know our yellow gold, as usual, is the most limited. We started with fewer. It's very popular, so the yellow gold's going very quickly. Please do not wait on the yellow gold, the rose gold, or the white gold. We want you to get what you love here, but we are running out of time. Don't forget the sale continues tomorrow night, so please join me tomorrow night for what's always must-see Monday markdowns anyways, but now it's the Memorial Day weekend finale edition. So 7 o'clock tomorrow night, we'll conclude this sale event, but this is the ring. I think if you shop one thing from the event, and I don't say this because it's my design, because that I just do, all my designs are just done recreational for the company. It's not like I have a separate vested interest in it or anything. I don't make any money off this ring. I don't, make a penny or anything. There's no royalty thing. There's nothing like that. It's just, it's beloved because it's beloved by you. I obviously love it. I designed it. I put my heart and soul into it. We ended up having to make 3 versions. We probably brought this out because some of you asked for the earrings earlier, and we had the drop earrings that match earlier. So this is really important, and it's $788. So that's your checkout price. That's your final said and done. Oh my goodness, you can't beat it price tag. And it's weighty without being too heavy, because we never, again, I do that with my signet ring too. The signet ring I designed for you, I never wanted that to be too heavy either, because then you won't wear it. I like big and bold, but I still want it to be comfortable. The first thing that comes off my body when I get home is usually my jewelry. And it's because, you're going to be like going about your day and, washing your hands and doing, I got to tell you, this piece never comes off. It's like my signet ring never comes off. When they're that comfortable, and it's that point where you get home and you're not even thinking about taking your jewelry off because it's just that comfortable, it's like a second skin, that's when you know the comfort is there. Yes. Diamonds by the yard necklace on again. You got it. Let me go get it real quick, and then we'll put it on the neckline. That was the dangling version we had, by the way, that brought you 9 individual diamonds, over 10 points apiece. The item number on this one was 1115147. And let me make sure I have it facing front. Yeah, this is what it looks like here for you, Jason, and have your caller look. I don't know if I have it all. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. Yes. Of course. You know what, Tony, we're going to go up to the host shot here, and we'll show it that way. So we'll show you. Let me just stand over here. That's what it looks like farther away. So you can see, this is one that shows up. You see it from a distance away. There's no doubt about it. Look at that. All those diamonds show up, and they're all, again, suspended from the chain itself. So they start, the chain is 1, and then it's like having 9 individual diamond drop pendants from your chain that go 3/4 of the way around, 9 stones, over 10 points apiece. That's what it looks like from a distance away. So you get a really great look that always, again, keeps those bezel set diamonds facing forward. Love that about that necklace. So that one's also $8.99 at checkout. We'll go back to our rings here. I'll show you the diamonds by the yard close up. I have a feeling we're going to be busy on these phone lines well after we go off the air. So keep in mind, don't panic. In 90 seconds, we're going to go dark. And it's going to go to some kind of probably infomercial or something, right? We are not a 24-hour a day network. We're only here 3 hours a day. But this is where, and by the way, Monday night, big finale. Do join us for that. Look at that bezel set. That's the back of the bezels. Here's the front of the bezels. If you don't, this is your whole collection. You get that Lynx ring, you get that beautiful necklace, and oh, are you in business? You have got some just classic, beautiful pieces, and you invested very little money today to get 2 really wearable diamond pieces. We're in our last 50 seconds. I want to remind you that that phone number is still going to work after we go off the air. So jot it down, know how to reach us so we can continue to place your orders. More importantly, continue to save you $100 off every item. That's even more important here. We want to make sure that you get that savings. We are concluding the sale event, of course, tomorrow because it is Memorial Day. So we will enjoy that time together tomorrow night. It starts at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central Time, and 10 p.m. for my East Coasters. So we will tune in. I hope we'll all be together to shop our big grand finale of this huge sale event, one of our biggest of the year. But for now, we want to thank you for joining us on this Sunday. Be in here, watching, shopping, keep shopping. Again, we don't go anywhere till every call is answered. So keep on dialing, jot down that phone number. We'll help you out. Thank you so much for being here. From all of us at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great Easter Sunday. We'll see you tomorrow night.